All right, so we're live. Okay. All right, there we go. See me okay?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's okay. We'll just have to focus on TikTok today. Do you have it on there? Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
This may take a little bit longer today.
No worries. It's all good. Hello, hello. Sorry, guys, that we're starting a little bit late. We had a technical difficulty with the computer. Oh, thank you so much, honey. So welcome. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 30 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session, so there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. The fastest way is hit that like button. Every 50,000 likes, thank you so much, honey, we'll do 5 free questions, okay? Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys. And we'll go through how you can get on the list and get a guaranteed question here on the live.
All right, so hello, everyone. In order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our websites. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 gets you 3 questions answered. $25 gets you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered.
Oh, thank you so much, honey.
Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. Oh, yes, and a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug as well. There. All right, and we can get started with 5 free questions here, so feel free to start putting in your questions.
Mm-hmm.
Our first free question is from Priscilla. Priscilla says, will I get a job soon?
It does feel like it's a few weeks away for you still, honey, but I do hear yes. Yeah, it will be this month, so September you will find a job.
All right. Our next question is from Nikki. Nikki says, will my job interview go well this Wednesday?
Yes, it will, honey. Yeah. Keep me posted, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Nicole. Nicole says, will we be financially stable soon?
Your guides are saying 5 years before you get the stability you're looking for, honey.
All right. Our next free question is from, Alexis. Alexis says, did I accidentally speed up my conception date?
No, it's okay. You're not. Yeah, no, not yet. You have not sped it up. It's all good.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Amanda, who says, are S&I still on track?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Welcome.
Thank you all so much. You guys are awesome. And we can get started here with our list.
All right.
All right. So our first question today is from here. All right. Our first question today is from Terry B.
Hi, Terry.
Terry says, hello, my beauties. So, how do you think I'm doing? It's a challenge, but I needed it.
Yeah, I know it's definitely going to be a lot of extra work, but you're doing really well, I hear, and you're making a great connection with them. Yeah, it's good.
All right, Terry's next question here is, what do I need to know for my highest good?
I think more than anything, just remember where you're going, okay? Energetically speaking and spiritually speaking, where are you going, and where can you incorporate some of your spiritual aspects in what you're doing now, okay? Because this is the dipping your toe into what you're supposed to be doing in a safe way.
All right. Our next question is, what are great things to come in the month of September?
So September, it does feel a little bit more of a plateau month, so I'm not seeing anything huge changing other than the fact that you just got your new job. But that to me is your stability. So that, I guess, is the biggest change that you have happening for September. It does feel to me like things are really moving along properly now. So keep your head in the game, keep your focus where it needs to be, and again, opening up spiritually so that you can do some of your spiritual work with the couple that you're working with now.
All right. Next question is, I believe I cleared most. Do you see any more stagnant energy or blocks?
A little bit in your root, but that is totally normal with everything that's been happening for you, for your stability and your, they show me the Tower card, so that always just means that, your stability, your roots, your safety net, that type of thing, that energy is what I would work on, and really work on just grounding yourself, honey, and just know that you are taken care of. Your guides are guiding you. They're going to help you, and they're always going to have your back. They're always going to take care of you.
All right. And her last question is, last but not least, I've missed you. What am I doing in Spirit Realm for Gay and Bill?
So what I hear for you, so energetically healing, that is a big one. You can talk to them a bit about energy and how energy works, and ask their permission, of course, if they are open to you sending energy and healing them in that aspect of things. I also do hear that you are connecting with them sometimes in the astral. So pay attention to what you're dreaming, and what your dreams are in your reality. It's connected is what I hear. So you guys are having some astral visits is what I hear. So you are working with them energetically.
All right. Thank you so much, Terry. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to go over our list here.
Okay.
1 second. And I'll go over how to get on the list as well.
Sounds good.
All right. Next up on our list is Catherine K. Then we have Amber Lee. Then Enadina Martinez.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Sorry.
It's okay. Then Britt P. Then Danielle Watson. Then Melissa Gray. Then Bree Matthews. Then Michelle Placencia. Then we have Greg Peterson. Then Sandra Phelps. Then Veronica Gomez. Then Jeanette Maldonado. Then Bernadette S. Then Shaz. And that is it for now. Thank you all so much. And we are still adding to that list. All right. And if you want to get your questions answered and be put on that list that I just read, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug. So stick around until the end. All right.
Alrighty.
I just read the list. It's not too long, and we are still adding to it, but now is definitely a good time to get on it. All right, our next question here is from Catherine K. Hello, Catherine. Welcome back. Who gets 10 questions?
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Nice. Very good.
All right. Catherine's first question here is, hey, I have missed you guys. What do the next 6 months look like?
Okay, so they do show a little bit of up and down. I hear by December there seems to be a lot of stability for you, so things are kind of moving up and down until about then. It does feel like some of what's happening with your external life is emotional things, so it is energy related or empathically related, so definitely make sure that you are taking care of yourself on that level, okay? So when you're feeling overwhelmed, take yourself out of that situation and clear your energy. It does feel to me like there is going to be an opportunity for advancement or growth financially for you. So there does seem to be a bit of a lump sum happening in the next 6 months is what I'm seeing for you. So there is a lot of financial stability, and I see travel as well. So it does look like there's going to be a couple of destinations is what they're showing me.
All right. Next question is, the next home I will buy, is it already on the market?
Not yet, no. 10 months from now is what I hear.
All Alright, next question is, will it be my forever home or will I remodel and sell again?
No, it's not your forever home yet. Your forever home, I hear for you, it's still about 5 years away before you find the perfect home for you.
Alright, next question is, let's see. If it is a remodel, will I partner with someone on it or do I do it alone like I always have?
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're partnering with anybody. It looks like you're doing it alone.
Right.
That being said, there are people who help you and assist you. It doesn't look like you're doing all of the actual work yourself.
Alright, next question is, soulmates. I'm not ready now, but is there a tracking number? LOL. How far out is this person?
I love it. That's great. So it does look like the person that you're meant to be with is coming in next year for you, 2024. It does feel like it is a little bit later in the year, so it is after the summer, they're showing me. So they're coming in next year for you, honey, and it really just starts with you've got to get to a place in your life where you feel ready to add this person into your life. Right now, you don't have the space for them, so you're not going to align anyways.
Alright, next question is, I've agreed to a joint venture project with Corey in Edmonton. In fact, our offer on a property was accepted today. Yay! She says, the plan is to demolish and build a 10-plex. I plan to travel first week of October to Edmonton for a visit. Will this unfold as planned?
Yes, it looks like it is going to go very well, and it does feel to me like there's not very much getting in the way of it, so there isn't too many hiccups. They do say make sure that you are reading fine print on any kind of contracts you sign, though. Okay, honey?
Alright, next question is, my brother wants in on some future investments in Edmonton. Do you see him joint venturing in on some of these projects with Corey and I, or will I continue to provide realty services to him with future commercial acquisitions?
So it does look like he is going to join in, but it's about 18 months away before he's actually able to do so. Okay, so it does look like, yes, he is going to be a part of that aspect of your life. Yeah.
Alright, next question here is, I'm going to transfer my LIRA to Olympia Trust so I can lend the registered funds to Corey for the 10-plex development. Will things go smoothly with Olympia, or should I use a different trust company?
So what I hear with Olympia is it does seem to be a pretty sound place for you to do so. Again, with contracts and things like that, honey, make sure you're reading them very carefully. Take it to a secondary person to overlook, so get a lawyer to overlook it for you. Don't just go in blindly or trusting, okay? It's really important that you do have somebody overlook the contract itself, and it does feel like it is going to work out really well for you. It's just that we want to make sure everything is exactly how it's supposed to be, okay?
Alright, next question is, I've set boundaries between GK and I. He's not happy with it, and I have not heard from him in a while. I'm okay with this, but my fear is that he is waiting to create stress for me and make a scene around the time of my daughter's wedding, September 15th. Is my fear valid?
No, I don't hear that he's going to make a scene. You don't have to worry about that.
Alright, next question is, this is her last question. He says, I'm sorry, I know I've asked countless times about my condo listing. Each time, August has come up as a selling month. I had another open house this past Sunday. I showed the condo to a couple who live in another town. The hiccup is that they want to wait until June of next year to close on the condo, as that will be a year in their current home, thus avoiding paying capital gains. Perhaps we can come up with a creative solution, so my question is, do you see this deal happening? Is this the buyer I've been waiting for? Thank you and lots of love.
So what I hear is you could definitely go with this buyer, but it isn't going to be sold fast enough for you. So there is another buyer out there is what your guides are saying. These are not the people you need to go with. Keep doing your open houses. What I would say is find a way to make it work sooner rather than later. I get a little bit of resistance about waiting until next year because they get back out at any time, really.
All right. Thank you so much, Catherine. Our next question here is from Amber Lee. Hello,
Hi, Amber.
Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
One second here.
That's good.
All right, Amber Lee. Amber's first question is, morning, ladies. Always good to see you. Happy that you're on. I can't go outside. The smoke is very bad in Saskatchewan.
Oh, shoot.
Checking to see if Craig's all right. We were talking this morning, but he seems quiet. I think he may be overwhelmed or exhausted from his week off. I just want to make sure it's not me. He's okay.
Yes.
He's here.
Not you at all, honey, and it definitely just feels like a lot of emotional strain. You know, he doesn't do well with that emotional stuff, and it's more exhausting for him than for most, I hear. Yeah. But it doesn't feel like you at all.
Next question is, will we hang out this week or next week around the 17th of September? It'll be 2 years for us. We talked about it last Friday, but didn't fully finish the conversation. He does have Riker that weekend, and I'm being open to allow him to make the decision because I don't want to push and or overwhelm him.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I do hear that you are going to celebrate, even though you guys, everything is a little bit funny here, or it's starting to restart itself. We'll say it like that. It does look like you are going to have an anniversary celebration. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen on the 17th, or it's going to happen after Riker's not there is what I'm hearing. Okay, so it might be the following weekend. But yeah, I do see you seeing each other.
All right. And her last question here is, yesterday I asked the universe to look after my nephew. He was at the racetracks and I wanted him to get first place. He fell. My sister heard a few different stories. They're not sure if another kid ran into him and caused him to fall. Did the pedal slip and his wrist went down and he fell? Why did this happen? I asked the universe to protect him. Will he be okay? Thank you.
He will be okay, honey. And you know, what we ask for and what the other person asks for is really going to be the thing that gets answered, right? So we can ask and we can put our protection and we can put our guidance, whatever, but it ultimately comes down to what that person has agreed to have happen for themselves. So what I hear is there was a momentum that was happening that needed to be slowed down, and that's why he got hurt. It does feel to me like it was an accident, but in a way it was to slow the momentum down for some reason that needed to happen, okay? So it's going to be okay. I hear he's going to be just fine. It's just going to take time to heal now.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Enadina Martinez. Welcome
Hi,
back,
honey.
Enadina, who gets 10 questions.
Nice. Amazing. Wow.
Thank you. Always good to see you.
Yes.
All right. Her first question here is, let's see. So again, Enadina Martinez. Enadina's first question is, hello, wonderful ladies. How is Edgar's health?
Okay, so they do show me the heart, honey. It does feel to me like there is some condition or something that is starting. It doesn't look like it has fully presented itself, but I do say I would recommend if you can get Edgar to go and see a doctor and have a physical done, because I do feel like the blood pressure or the heart, like it's really the way the circulation is happening. It feels to me like it needs to be looked at.
All right. Enadina's next question is, does Edgar want to reconcile?
Yes. Yeah. And I hear with Edgar, there's a lot of anger energy or anger issues. It's not necessarily geared towards you, honey, but he sometimes can take it out on the people around him. Some of that is that irritability that happens with health conditions as well. So I do hear that it is something that is going to get better. Okay.
All right. Next question is, do I need to worry about him talking to other females?
No.
Right. Next question is, he mentioned in a text he was sad and things going wrong for him. Is he being truthful?
He is, yeah. There's a lot going on. I hear for him more than anything, yes, there's sadness, but there's a lot of anger energy. So he's got a lot of anger or a lot of dissatisfied energy within himself.
All right. Next question is, what does September look like for our relationship?
So I do hear that there is a little bit more open communication. It does feel like you're going to be the person who bridges that. So you're going to kind of fill in that gap. So communication seems to be getting stronger or happening more often this month. And then it does feel like going into October, November, you guys tend to see each other a lot more. And then by the holidays, it feels like you're pretty close.
All right. And she's, thank you so much. Okay, so Enadina is donating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions.
Wow, amazing.
Awesome.
And Adina, that is such a wonderful, generous thing. I love it. You guys are so fantastic.
All right, so you guys get 5 free questions early,
questions
courtesy
early.
of Enadina.
Amazing.
Let's all give a big thank you to her.
Definitely. Put your questions in, you guys. Amazing.
All right, so that goes for Instagram as well.
That's right.
I figured out that.
Oh, is that both?
Yeah.
No way. How'd you do that? Magic. It's magic. All right.
All right, so we get 5 free questions from, Enadina.
It is from
All right.
Adina.
Our first free question here is from Fash. Welcome back, Fash, who says, hi, Rebecca. Will my financial situation improve?
So I hear it will. It looks like it's about 7 months away for the improvement, though. Okay, honey. So just hang on tight until then.
All right. Our next great question is from Linda. Linda says, "Is there any messages from my guides?"
So I will say for you, Linda, you are very sensitive. It's not just energy sensitive, you're people sensitive, and you're also chemical sensitive as well. So you got to take care of those sensitivities and take care of yourself on an energetic level. Make sure you're clearing your energy. And I would, I hear really loudly, I would shift from harsh chemicals in the home, okay?
All right, our next free question here is from Kim. Kim says, "Are B and I still on track to connect this month?"
You are, yes.
All right, our next question is from Carol. Carol says, "Will I be moving to a new place within 6 months?"
So I hear no. It looks like it's going to be, they're saying 8 months from now, there is going to be a big move for you.
All right, and our last free question here is from Zoe. Zoe says, "Is my future spouse coming in soon? I'm getting so many signs."
Yeah, it looks like you're ready. I will say make space for them, okay? So act as if they're already there. It does feel like they're just around the corner. So I would say yes, they're coming in right away.
All right. Thank you so much, Anadina, for donating those questions.
Yeah,
You're awesome.
amazing.
So generous.
Thank you, honey.
Here. Our next question is from Britt P. Hello,
Hey,
Britt,
Britt.
who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Britt's first question is, when he sees I don't call, will he think about me every day? If so, more than once a day?
Absolutely. Yeah. The fact that you're going to pull back is going to really, it's going to be painful. Yeah. He'll recognize it.
All right. Next question is, I didn't say I was done. I told him to take care of himself before ending the call. Does he know I don't plan to call, or will it be a surprise when he doesn't hear from me?
He doesn't know because he's a little oblivious that way. So it is going to be a bit of a surprise, but it is necessary is what your guys are saying. Okay, honey? Yeah.
All right. His next question is he or will he be expecting / waiting for me to call like usual? Will he be upset I don't call?
Okay, yes, he's going to be upset, but again, it is what you need. He is going to expect you to call. Yes. There is the conversation, although you were clear on your end, not necessarily clear for him.
All right. Her next question here is, when do you see him calling if I don't?
So it looks like if you don't call, it'll take about 3 weeks for him to call.
All right. Next question is, this is her last question. If I wait until mid next week to reach out, will it ruin the connection and he'll be turned off, or will it make him miss me and want to talk?
No.
Your intuition, Rebecca. I'm going to need the second job. LOL.
I will tell you this. It is necessary. Your guides are very much pushing for you to step back, put your line in the ground so that he can see exactly where you stand. It does feel like it's necessary. I don't get the sense that it's going to push him away. More so than anything, it's going to make him recognize that he can't keep going and doing the things that he's doing. Okay, honey? So it is necessary and it is the right thing for you to be doing. It isn't going to ruin anything, is what your guides say.
All right. Thank you so much, Britt.
Mm-hmm.
That's for her.
Okay.
And I did see a couple people were asking how to get on the list.
Okay.
So I will go over that really
Sounds
quickly
good.
here.
Sounds good.
All right, so in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered, and $50 will get you 10 questions answered. All right. Our next question here is from Danielle Watson. Welcome back, Danielle, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Danielle's. Oh, actually, before we do Danielle, I'm going to read you the full list, okay?
Sure.
But you are still next, Danielle. All right. So again, next up on our list is Danielle Watson. After Danielle is. Alright, so it goes Danielle Watson, then Melissa Bray, then Erica Alcala, then Bree Matthews, then Michelle Placencia, then we have Greg Peterson, then Sandra Phelps, then Veronica Gomez, then Jeanette Maldonado, then Bernadette S., then Shaz, then Hanan Abdullah, then Leah Carroll, then Mariana Gasca, then Shanta R., then Anna Maya, then Marina Duarte, and that is it for now. But we are still adding to that list. All right, thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
Now, next is Danielle Watson. All right, Danielle gets 3 questions here.
Perfect.
Her first question is, how long after my husband leaves me will he be emotionally okay?
It looks like it's going to take, it's quite a long time. It looks like over a year before he's better and okay.
All right. Next question is, when my husband leaves me in a few weeks, if timeline is still the same, where will he go? He doesn't have many friends, and he says he can't go to his mom's or sisters.
Yeah, it does feel like he will end up going to family.
All right. Danielle's next question here, this is her last question, is, when my forever person and I do get married, will we be able to have an actual wedding/honeymoon instead of a courthouse thing?
Yes. Yeah, it'll definitely be a nice experience for you.
All right, thank you so much, Danielle. And I'm just going to go over our list again here, just because I did see a few people were
Missed it?
missing it.
Okay.
All right, next up on our list, I'm reading the list again, everyone, so if you are waiting to hear your name, just listen up now. Our next question is from Melissa Bray, then Erica Alcala, then Bree Matthews, then Michelle Placencia. After Michelle is Greg Peterson, then Sandra Phelps, then Veronica Gomez, then Jeanette Maldonado, then Bernadette S., then Shaz, then Hanan Abdullah, then Leah Carroll, then Mariana Gasca, then Shanta R., then Anna Maya, then Marina Duarte, then Anna Silvestri, then Anita B., then Mel Pedron, then Sabrina Johnson, then Rosanna Carolyn, then Diane Robles, and that is it for now. But we are still adding to that list, everyone, so don't panic if you didn't hear your name right away. I'll be reading the list again in a little bit, and I'll let you know what to do, okay? All right, thank you so much, everyone. Oh, and we added to the bottom of that list Punam Kandura as well, and Raquel S.
All right.
And again, we're still adding.
That's right.
All right. Our next question here is from Melissa Bray.
Hi, Melissa.
Yes, hello, Melissa. All right, so Melissa gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Melissa's first question is, hi girls, hope you are both well. I know this sounds like a stupid question, but the last time I got my hair extension removed, the girl took out half of my own hair, had no experience. Just wanted to know who would be best in removing them and putting them in, Ega or Donna?
Donna. Yeah. And it's not a stupid question at all, honey. Hair is important.
All right. Melissa's next question is, I know you said I'd hear from John tomorrow. Will he still? If not, when?
It doesn't feel like it is going to happen tomorrow, but it's definitely happening within the next few days. So it does feel like, yes, you guys are communicating pretty quick here. Okay?
All right. And her last question is, anything exciting to come between now and the holidays and during to look forward to? It's been tough the last few weeks.
Absolutely,
Thanks,
absolutely. And I know it's so tough on a lot of us during retrograde, especially if you're energy sensitive and you're somebody who gets affected by the retrograde experience. Tell me, it's tough. It can be very hard on us. So I will say, yes, I do see, the holidays are going to be great for you is what they're saying. So you are going to have a great holiday. It does look like there is going to be a lot of love and a lot of family and a lot of people that feel like family around you is what they're saying. Okay, so it does feel like there's lots of connection during the holidays. The next 4 months for you do feel like you're coming out of, how do I put this? Coming out of the darkness. They're showing you coming up, coming up, coming up. So that just means things are lifting, and the things that have been getting in the way and the things that have been holding you down or feeling like a lot of stress and pressure seems to be alleviated is what I hear. That starts around October. So you do have a little bit of energy to work through. I would say daily journaling and meditating if you can, okay, honey? And you don't have to meditate for like an hour or anything. It's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day. Sit and meditate and just focus on what you're wanting to have your day look like or feel like or experience. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Our next question is from Erica Alcala. Welcome back, Erica, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is here. Okay, she says, she just gave a bit of context for her
Okay.
questions.
Okay.
She says, this is why I'm here again, because of retrograde, LOL. She says, Paul said he needs to get his mental state in order to pursue a relationship with me. And on the other end, I'm kind of seeing and being with an ex-boyfriend, just for passing time because he is being kind and nice.
Okay.
The first question is, I think he's starting to talk to see other people, and to see other people too, so he won't completely fall in love with me. Plus, I'm seeing that ex because of that. What do you advise on that? Should I stop seeing that ex so that David Paul's energy can come in and leave it up to the universe what he ends up doing?
So I'm going to talk a little bit about splitting our energy. So if you have one person in mind, and this is the person that you want in your life, by splitting your energy, the universe cannot have that manifestation happen, okay? So it's never going to be successful until you fully 100% commit to the manifestation you're asking for, okay? So that being said, what I hear with you guys is that it is definitely going to take time before this individual is even ready for you, okay? Knowing that, though, if you go and you split your energy somewhere else, it is going to be a loss, is what I hear. Okay, so you aren't going to have this person in your life, is what they're saying. Okay, so you really do need to make that decision to shut the door with the ex. And I know it feels good and it feels comforting and nice to have somebody who is actually acknowledging you and respecting you and being in your life, but you have to make room for this person to come in, and the only way that's going to happen is by shutting that door. Okay. I hope that makes sense.
All right. The next question is he going to try and ask me out soon since he doesn't want me to talk to other people? If so, will he take me out for my birthday soon?
So it looks like yes. I'm not hearing necessarily specifically for the birthday, but I do see that you two will spend time together. So it does look like out in public, you are going out. It does feel like you're going to go to a restaurant, you're going to go out to eat, and you are going to be together. Okay? So yeah.
All right. Next question here is, will we have a romantic relationship in the near or far future? Is it still happening for us? For what does he feel for me? Love or friendship feelings?
So it's a little bit of both is what I hear. So he sees you as a friend for sure. There are definitely romantic feelings that are starting to happen. I hear that he holds himself back from allowing that feeling to grow. Okay, so that is going to take a bit of time. But I do hear by January, everything kind of opens up and the heart opens up for him is what I hear. Okay, so he will have gone through his stuff. And it's going to help that you are going to focus, okay? So the fact that you are going to open up to him in an energetic way is going to shift the dynamic of the relationship.
All right. Her next question is, what does he feel for me? Love or friendship feelings? Okay, so that was
Yeah,
what it
that's
was.
what we just did. Yeah.
She says, will we have a romantic relationship in the near or far future? Is it still happening for us?
Yes. You will.
All right, thank you so much. And she is donating her last question.
My goodness. Amazing.
Thank you so much, Erica.
And just to answer, it does feel like it's the near future for you guys, okay? So it's not super far away for you. Okay, donating her last question.
All right, yes. So let's all give a big thank you to Erica Alcala. She's donating her last question for one of you in the comments.
Amazing.
Let's see. The first one that I see here is for Danielle. Danielle says, will my mom get to work from home soon doing a job she loves?
They're saying that it's going to happen for her, but not until around October. So, still a bit away.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And thank you again, Erica.
Thanks, Erica.
I'm going to go over our list again here. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Next up on our list is Bree Matthews, then Michelle Placencia. After Michelle is Greg Peterson, then Sandra Phelps, then Veronica Gomez, then Jeanette Maldonado, then Bernadette S., then Shaz, then Hanan Abdullah, then Leah Carroll, then Mariana Gasca, then Shamsa R., then Anna Maya, then Marina Duarte, then Anna Silvestri, then Anita B., then Mel Padron, then Sabrina Johnson, then Rosanna Carolyn, then Diane Robles, then Poonam Kandura, then Raquel S., then Nicole, then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Joseph, then Yue Tan, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Kimber Pell, then Sarah Walker, then Shelly J, then Ashley Ortiz, then Victoria Osa, then Lena Kristen, then Katie Hunt, then Angela Wright, then Ruda Pinto, then Amanda Adams, then Kim H, then Alicia Smith, then Anna Abatino, then Cami Ray, then we have Anna Abatino again, and that is it for now.
All right.
Thank you all so much. And again, guys, we are still updating the list regularly, so if you don't hear your name right away, please don't panic. We will always be updating it throughout the live. All right, and on that note, there is about 10 minutes left to donate, everyone, so 10 more minutes left to get on that list. I'll go over how to do that now. So in order to get your questions answered and be put on that list that I just read, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our websites. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember to keep on tapping the screen. We are almost to our like goal of 50,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll be doing 5 free questions from the comments.
Yes.
Thank you.
Right on.
All right. Our next question here is from Bree Matthews. Hello, Bree. Welcome back. Who gets 5 questions?
All right. Hi, Bree.
Bree's first question here is this new COVID sweeping the UK real or manufactured?
That's a loaded question. It's not real, is what I hear.
All right. Bree's next question, she says, will the new COVID be as bad as the original COVID?
No.
All right. Next question is, I'm still experiencing a lot of fatigue and joint pain. What can I do to feel better? I'm already changing my diet.
Mm-hmm. I would do a flush of your system, honey. Definitely go to the naturopath if you can and talk to them about doing a healthy way of flushing your system. It does feel like inflammation, so I would look at what helps to deal with inflammation in the system. Let me just hear what they're saying. So it does seem like there might be some supplements or some vitamins that you could take that would help. Okay, so talking to a naturopath would be a good idea. Okay.
All right. Her next question is, when will Kia start therapy? She hasn't found a therapist yet.
Mm-hmm. It does look like it will be this month. It's feeling like it's about the 3rd weekend.
All right. Her next question is, will the new COVID interfere at all with me and Kia being able to see each other?
No.
All right. Thank you so much, Bree. And I am just going to update the bottom of our list again because we did
Add some more?
add some more.
Okay.
All right, so at the bottom of our list, should I just read the whole list again?
No, that's fine.
All right.
It's a lot of names. So.
Yes, I know.
Unless you think you should. Okay.
Just read them okay, please.
All right. Start at the beginning then. It's a big list.
All right. All right, our next question on our list is from Michelle Placencia, then Greg Peterson, then Sandra Phelps, then Veronica Gomez, then Jeanette Maldonado, then Bernadette S., then Shaz, then Hanan Abdullah, then Leah Carroll, then Mariana Gasca, then Shanta R., then Anna Maya, then Marina Duarte, then Anna Silvestri, then Anita B., then Mel Pedron, then Sabrina Johnson, then Rosanna Carolyn, then Diane Robles, then Poonam Kangura, then Raquel S., then Nicole I., then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Joseph, then Yue Tan, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Kimber Pell, then Sarah Walker, then Shelly J., then Ashley Ortiz, then Victoria Osa, then Lena Kristen Sletbold, then Katie Hunt, then Angela Wright, then Ruda Pinto, then Amanda Adams, then Kim H., then Alicia Smith, then Anna Abatino, then Cami Ray, then Anna Abatino again, then Jaina Bell, then Jacqueline Dela Cruz, then Lindsay Aiken, then Claudia O, and that is it for now. Thank you all so much.
The list, eh?
Yes. Now there is 5 minutes left to donate to get on the list. That was the full list.
That was the full list. Okay.
So now there's 5 more minutes left to get on the list,
Right.
and the link is in the bio if you would like to do that. All right, give me 1 second here. Don't worry, guys, it goes pretty fast.
We do go pretty fast. Absolutely.
All right, our next question here is from Michelle Placencia.
Hi,
Hello,
Michelle.
welcome back. Who gets 2 sets of questions.
Okay.
So she gets 6 questions.
Perfect.
All right. Michelle's first question is here. Hi, Rebecca and
Hi.
Amy. Hope you both had a nice weekend. I'm feeling a bit down about not seeing Fernando this weekend, and I feel he was a bit cold towards me. Why did he really not pull through with plans?
So it really feels like there was an unexpected thing come up for him, and it feels disappointing for him as well. Okay, honey? So the coldness is just distraction, busy. I had to deal with something is what it feels like, and it does feel like it was out of his control.
All right. Michelle's next question is, does he feel bad about not being available this weekend?
Yes. Yes, he does.
All right. Next question is, will I hear from Fernando at some point to reschedule?
Yes, he will. Yeah, within the week I hear.
Right. Our next question is, I think for the time being, I'm going to pull my energy back because I feel like I'm just constantly being the one that is reaching out. His messages are short, not as enthusiastic like before. Is that a good idea for me to do?
Yeah, I hear it's never harmful to do that. Having boundaries is important. I don't think that it's going to do, like, I'm not hearing it's going to cause any irreversible damage or anything like that. It's definitely going to put him a little bit in as, oh, I better step off a bit energy. So it's good. It's a good thing.
All right. The next question is, I know I probably asked many times before. I apologize in advance.
Okay.
She says, but this other person really triggered me. Will Fernando and I end up together? Things will be better with us by the holidays.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right. And Michelle's last question is, just one more question. Is there anything I can do to protect my energy and my connection with Fernando from negativity? Should I be worried if something is being done?
No, nothing's being done. I don't hear that there's any kind of spell work or any kind of that energy. Okay. What I would say is wear some tourmaline or carry some tourmaline with you if you feel that there is that negativity. Okay, that's just going to help with buffering that and making it a little less of that energy. Okay. Yeah. So tourmaline.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Mm.
One second here. I see that we just hit our life goal.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is awesome. Are you good with it?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right. We just hit 50,000 likes. Great job, everyone. That was super fast.
That really was.
I will just remind everyone there's now about 2 minutes left to donate to get on the list to get your questions answered. So if you would like to do that, I'm just going to go over that now.
Sure.
If you'd like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. And again, these are the last few minutes to be able to get on our list here.
So quick.
Yeah, all right. And we are at our 5 free questions. Great job, everyone.
Good job, everybody. Woohoo.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
There we go.
All right, our first free question here is from Audrey. Audrey says, is Josiah E. scared to lose me? Would he care if he lost me for good?
Yes, you would. Yes. Yeah. Don't ever doubt that. And I do hear that there is there is worry there about that for sure. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Alana. Alana says, will I get a permanent teaching job soon? Or teaching position soon?
It looks like it's not going to happen until the fall, so it's a little bit later. Yeah, it is this year, but it is later in the year is what they're saying. Okay, honey? Keep applying, though. It looks like a position is going to open up for you.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see, Gates, or I'm not sorry if I'm not saying that right. It's spelled Gates.
Okay.
Who says, do Duncan and I have the potential of being long-term and getting married?
I get a no. Sorry, honey. It does look like you have the potential of being in a relationship for a little bit, but it doesn't feel like it's long-term or marriage. Yeah. Sorry, honey. Okay.
All right. Our next question here is from Jenna. Jenna says, will Logan and I get into a committed relationship?
So they're saying no because it looks like somebody else is coming into your experience, honey. So it looks like you have somebody new coming into your life in the next 2 months that is more aligned for you. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Dylan. Dylan says, will I get a new job in September?
It looks like you will, honey. Yeah, it's more towards the end of the month, though, okay? Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Great job.
Yeah.
All right. Our next life goal is 100,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
We can totally get
Again,
there.
everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been tapping super fast today. Thank you so much. All right.
How much time is left on the timer?
Yeah, that is time. Good thing for checking. All right. So yes, that is time for our donate button, everyone. So we're now turning off our donate button to get on the list for the live. However, we will still have email questions available through the link in the bio. Don't worry, if you donated before I'm saying this message, you will be on the list, okay?
That's right.
I'll read the list again soon and let you guys know where you are. But for now, let's move on to our next question.
All right. Who's next?
Our next question here is from Greg Peterson.
Hi,
Hello,
Greg.
Who gets 10 questions.
Nice. Welcome back, honey.
All right. Greg's first question here is...
I always love his questions.
Yes. All right. Greg says, good afternoon to Rebecca and team. This is Greg Peterson. Here are my 10 questions for the day.
All right.
He says, I'm trying to connect when I am in nature more with the bird energy person who appeared last and who intends to connect more frequently with me. Are my efforts working to connect better with him/her? What will he/she be guiding me with? And how will they affirm to me that they are present or seeking contact?
Okay, so they say, ooh, I just got goosebumps thinking that too. More birds will come around. You'll see lots of birds in the area when you're connecting is what I hear, okay? So it does feel like a masculine energy, so it is the masculine side of things, and you'll see a lot of birds, and that's how you'll know you are making the connection correctly.
All right. His next question is, I'm several times a day speaking out loud to my guides.
Great.
And yes, as you let me know, it can be a bit awkward when there is no one actually speaking back to you. Any guidance here from my guides? Is there anything in particular that they want me to say?
No, honey, it's nothing like that. So you literally just talk to them. You can ask for specific signs. You can, say, okay, so here I am again talking to you. Show me X, Y, and Z, whatever you want to pick, so that I know that you hear me and that you are acknowledging my conversation with you. And I would ask them also to help you in your daily routine as well, honey. So talk to them specifically about the day, what you'd like to see happen in the day and how you would like the energy to progress, and that how you would like them to help you and assist you with that, okay? Yeah. That's where our power lies with them.
All right. This next question is, can you give me some more guidance on how to access the portal to my Akashic records and how to use the spot on my back you described to me? How will I know when I access them?
So you'll kind of feel, the best way to describe it is, so for me, sometimes when I'm feeling it, it gets hot. Sometimes you'll almost feel like it dilates. So it gets, like you'll feel the spot kind of get bigger or grow. It's different for everybody, but you will feel it. So when you are tapping in, you're going to get into a nice meditative state. You want to be sitting up so that you can access the back. So you don't want to be laying down. And then visualize yourself kind of it's almost like a pose kind of an energy, like picturing yourself plugging in, like you would a computer. I guess the best way to do it, like you're doing an HDMI cord or something, and plugging in, and then you're going to allow the information to come through. As you're visualizing that connection, you're going to start having information download. That makes sense? So keep practicing that.
All right. This next question is, I want to connect and engage in a more intense way with spirits. Any guidance for me with this?
So I think the biggest thing is just start really talking to them, and you have to put in guidelines what you're looking for. When you're communicating with them, just ask for specific things for them to show you so that you can get that validation, because as you know, we have the faith of it, but sometimes we need to see the proof of it, right? And that helps us to have more faith towards it. So just ask for specific signs from them that you are getting the information from them, if that makes sense, okay? Yeah, and they're telling you to also listen to music in your meditations and things as well, okay, honey? So whatever lightens your energy. I keep hearing classical, so I'm just going to say classical.
All right. Next question is, day after tomorrow, I will be in court again defending Gaia. Can you let me know how this will turn out?
In your favor, right here. Yeah. It's definitely in your favor. Yay.
All right.
And on behalf of Gaia, thank you.
All right. This next question is, I will be needing financial support for a couple of upcoming court cases. Do my guides have any guidance for me how to attain these funds?
So I do hear talking to people in the area that are, that have the money, that are kind of philanthropists and people who do want to support the environment and do want to kind of look good, is what I hear. It's not a bad thing, I guess, but they're not all doing it for exactly the same reason you're doing it, but they definitely will help, is what I hear. So you could have a fundraiser where you can get some of that funding from the people in the area, is what I'm hearing, but it's people with money in your area.
All right. This next question is, here, I'm feeling that my intuition and third eye are functioning better. Any guidance as to increase my ability to improve my intuition?
So practicing every day. Yeah, 100%. The more you do it, the more it gets dilated and easier it is for the information to flow and come in. Okay, so practicing every day, literally every day. And practice on people. So not just through meditation, but practice, things like telepathy and things like what you're picking up on them. Tap into how they're feeling, like your partner or your child or your work partners, whoever's working with you. Check in energetically how they feel to you, and then validate it for yourself. But practice. Yeah.
All right. This next question is, any guidance as to how I can tap into energy fields around me and how to read their intentions?
So that's actually quite easy for us. We do that already as a regular thing. This is something that we already practice. We are energetically connected, and our energy field always connects with the people around us and the environment around us. So we're already doing it. There's nothing that you have to do that's special for it other than paying attention to the information that comes in. So what I would say is, when you first meet somebody, what are your first thoughts and feelings about them? That's one good way of really tapping in and understanding and listening. When you are around people that it can be a little bit more difficult just because you're so comfortable with their energy and your energies are already intermixed. But when you first meet somebody, it's very different. So paying attention to the subtleties of it is what I hear.
All right. This next question is, do my spirit guides have any particular messages for me?
So I will say with you, you're on your path. You're taking it very seriously. I do see that there is going to be a new teacher coming into your life. It does feel like a male energy. I would say it feels very shamanic or very connected that way, very connected to Earth. And it does look like you are going to take some kind of training with this individual, okay? So they are coming up for you, it feels like within the next month or so. Yeah.
All right. And Greg's last question is, so far, Ori did not have any luck with her teacher's job. Any guidance for her on how to move forward and getting a good job? So great gratitude to Rebecca and her team.
Definitely keep trying. If she can get into being like a substitute teacher for now, and I do see she is going to get a permanent placement, so she doesn't have to worry too much about that. But definitely keep putting her resume out, is what I hear, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Greg.
Yes. very much so. Thank you.
I'm just going to go over our list
Sounds
again
good.
here. So if you are still waiting to hear your question answered, I'm about to read the list now. Okay, everyone? All right. Next on our list is Sandra Phelps, then Veronica Gomez, then Jeanette Maldonado, then Bernadette S., then Shaz, then Hanan Abdullah, then Leah Carroll, then Terry B., then Mariana Gasca, then Shanta R., then Anna Maya, then Marina Duarte, then Anna Silvestri, then Anita B., then Mel Padron, then Sabrina Johnson, then Rosanna Carolyn, then Diane Robles, then Poonam Kangura, then Raquel S., then Nicole I., then Rosa Liscano, then Caitlin Joseph, then Yue Tan, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Kimber Pell, then Sarah Walker, then Shelley J., then Ashley Ortiz, then Victoria Osa, then Lena Kristen, then Katie Hunt, then Angela Wright, then Ruta Pinto, then Amanda Adams, then Kim H., then Alicia Smith, then Anna Abatino, then Cami Ray, then we have Anna Abatino again, then Jaina Bell, then Jacqueline Dela Cruz, then Lindsay Aiken, then Claudia O., then Rhonda Connor, then Sheena Wilmarth, then we have Alana Pollock, then Carrie B., then Claudia O., then Jessica Herrera, then Andrea Edwards, then Emily Robbins, then Kate Lyon, then Ashley Miller, then Shanta R., and that is it.
That's a big list.
Yes, it is a big list. Thank you so much, everyone. And just a reminder, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live. However, email questions are still available. If you would like to get your questions answered that way, they are in the link in the bio. All right. Our next question here is from Sandra Phelps.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sandra. There she is. All right, Sandra Phelps gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back. Sandra's first question here is, good afternoon, ladies. Well, I just wanted to tell you that you were right. The neighbor next door is more than willing to watch Connor in the mornings for me. With that being said, my first question is about the picnic on Saturday. What were the initials of the person that's part of my soul family?
H is what I saw. Yeah. And yay.
Yes, thank you for sharing that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sandra's next question is, I'm not sure what this is supposed to say. It says, I think it's a typo. It says, there's, if you get going on at work, what should I know about that?
Yeah, we'll have to get clarification on that for
So
sure.
Sandra, could you just clarify your second question? It just has a bit of a typo. And while you are clarifying that, just through the comments here is fine. I'll read your last question. She says, my last question, general as always. Thank you for answering my questions, and I hope you ladies have a wonderful afternoon.
So September, it does feel like it is going to be a nice light month for you. I do hear that things are getting easier and easier as your months go by, okay? So September, October, November, December, it feels like easier and easier and easier and easier. By next year, it's going to be smooth sailing, they're saying. So September is a big month. It does look like a lot of important connections are happening this month and next. So it is important that you are getting out of the house, okay, honey?
All right. And again, Sandra, I'll just get you to clarify your second question. It says, there's, if you get going on at work, what should I know about that? So just clarify what you mean by that question, and I'll read it out here. All right. While we are waiting for that,
Sure.
we'll just go into our next question
Sounds
here.
yeah.
It is for Veronica Gomez.
Hi,
Hello,
Veronica.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Veronica's first question here is general, please.
Okay, so there is a shift coming, especially around your health. I do hear things are getting better, so whatever you are planning, I hear yes for, okay? So it does look like health-wise there is a big shift coming, and it does feel like it is for your betterment, okay? So there is something coming in that is an idea that you have, and I hear a yes. That's what I'm hearing to say, so that's what I'm going to say.
All right, so your next question is, any messages from my dad?
So when your dad comes in, honey, he is quite, his presence is very strong, I'm going to say, okay? And he does make the lights flicker a bit when he's around, so you do know when he's there, okay? So he does affect the atmosphere around you. The biggest thing, honey, is that he is supporting you and he is here to listen. So if you do want to talk to him, he will be there to listen, okay? He's a good listener is what I hear. So he's definitely listening and he's here to support and help you in anything. He's so proud of you is really the biggest thing I hear from him. He's very proud of you, okay?
All right, and Veronica's last question is, any past lives that I have shared with my kids?
Oh, several. Yeah, you've had a lot. I will say your daughter, I won't say her name just because we're on a public forum, but she's been your mother a few times is what I hear. And she definitely enjoys that role is what I get. So you guys have had several lives together. You are soul family, so you follow each other. Yeah. You spend a lot of time together.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yes.
That's it for her. And we have Sandra's question
Perfect.
here. Sandra says, there is a lot of tension at work. What do I need to know about that?
Oh, okay. So what I hear for you right away, honey, is don't get sucked into the drama of it. It isn't anything to do with you, so don't let them bring you into it. Don't take sides. Stay neutral is what they're saying, okay? So stay impartial, stay neutral, stay out of it, basically, is what you guys are saying.
All right, thank you so much.
Yes.
Our next question is from, let's finish Veronica's. Our next question is from Jeanette Maldonado. Hello, Jeanette, welcome back. Who gets 10 questions?
Nice! Wow! That's awesome.
All right, her first question is, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, you too.
The first question is, how does Juan feel towards me? I confronted him about giving some money and don't know if that changed things in a negative way.
No, not at all. No. It didn't impact him in a negative way, honey. It's just embarrassment is more than anything, is what I hear. Yeah. But it's not negative. It feels like everything is still good. I feel like I feel embarrassed on one side. Okay, so there is that embarrassment of it. Yeah.
All right. Jeanette's next question is, what are Juan's current feelings or views towards us right now?
It does feel to me like things are, I'm going to say, a little slow in the romance aspect of things. So there's not a lot of that spark right now, but there is a lot of stress is what I hear. So there's a lot going on for both of you, and it feels like it doesn't deal with it well.
All right. Next question is, will we still communicate this month or the next one? Or has that
Yeah,
changed?
no. September, I hear. Yeah, you'll still communicate in September.
All right. Our next question is, when we speak, will it be a good conversation regarding making our marriage work or to separate permanently?
No, it will be to work it through.
All right. Next question is, does Juan plan to return to make our marriage for the right reasons?
I hear yes. It doesn't feel like it's right away, though. Okay, so you will start talking first, and it will be kind of a start from a clean slate type of energy. Okay?
All right. Her next question is, currently is Juan being faithful, or is the flirting, texting with his boss still happening?
No, I hear that he's being faithful, honey. I don't hear that there's anybody in Juan's life. Yeah.
All right. Her next question here is Juan currently entertaining or engaging with other females?
No.
All right. Her last question is, if he knows that I got promoted, how does he feel about that? Oh, sorry, that's not her last question.
It does feel like actually happy for you, honey. I hear that the feelings around you are better than you think, is what I hear. Okay, so definitely happy for you.
All right. Next question is, does he still love me?
There's still very much love.
All right. And now Jeanette's last question is, will we spend Thanksgiving together? Thank you.
It does feel like the holidays are spent together. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Jeanette. Our next question here is from, let's see here. Give me just a moment, okay? All right, our next question is from Bernadette S., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Bernadette's first question is, hi ladies, this question is from Hugh, my dad. My daughter completed a 4-year nursing degree. However, the college is refusing to allow her to graduate as they say she didn't have the proper entry requirements. Do you think we should take the legal routes to try and get this decision reversed, or leave it be? Thank you.
Definitely take the legal route. Absolutely. And she will get her degree, by the way.
Alright, Bernadette's next question is, I asked you back midsummer about my ex-breed contacting me. You said 4 months. It was the end of the month when I asked, so I'm not sure if it's more October or November. Do you still hear this happening, and I know things can change?
Yeah, I do still hear it happening. It does feel like November, honey. Yeah.
Alright, and Bernadette's last question here is, 2 weeks ago I was out, and a girl said to me in the bathrooms, oh, my friend was contacting your ex, but I think they're pulling away from each other now. But we agreed we wouldn't see anyone during our breakup and just work on ourselves. I kept my word, and I thought he was also. Was that girl lying to me, or was he with someone the last few months romantically or getting intimate? It's really playing on my mind.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't hear that he's been with anybody. He might have talked to, like, via text and that type of thing, but there has not been any kind of physical activity or any kind of, like, I'm going to have a relationship with a person type of thing. So, no.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Lisa Stewart. Welcome back. Lisa gets 3 questions.
All right.
Lisa's first question is, when will Derek contact?
So it looks like it will be within the next 2 months here. So there has been an attempt, apparently, is what they're saying. So there has been an attempt, but I don't know if the contacting was done properly or the contact info was right, is what I hear, okay? But there will be another attempt within the next 2 months.
All right. Lisa's next question is, will this go anywhere with Derek?
So what I hear is not really where you're wanting it to go, okay? So it does look like there is something that could happen, but it's not going to become what you want, is what your guys are saying.
All right. Lisa's last question here is, what are his true feelings for me?
I would say that he has pretty strong feelings, honey, but again, this is an individual who is not very good at sharing themselves with a partner, so not as good with relationships as you need.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
And just a reminder, everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live. However, email questions are still available through the link in the bio if you want to get your questions answered that way. All right. Our next question here is from Shaz. Welcome back, Shaz.
Hi, Shaz.
He gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Shaz's first question here is, hi, ladies.
Hi.
Am I pregnant, or is baby energy around me? Because I keep feeling the symptoms, but I don't think I'm pregnant.
Yeah, not yet, they say, but I do hear by the end of October you will be. So, yeah, there is a baby energy around you for sure.
Nice. All right. Shaz's next question is, what do you see for our love and our relationship currently?
So it's getting actually stronger. I hear that things are getting better, and it's difficult during this time because with retrograde, there's a lot of miscommunication sometimes with the people that are the closest to us. We can have, misunderstandings and things like that. But what I hear is it actually is getting stronger. So things are getting stronger.
All right. And Shaz's last question is, what do you see about our communication? Should I give him boundaries and have him do most of the reaching out?
So no, I don't think you need to do that in the way that you're saying it. Yes, you need to have your boundaries. Yes, you have to have like your limit. This is as far as I'm going to do so. I would say if you haven't heard within a couple of days from when you want to talk, then reach out. There is no harm in doing that in this particular energy is what I hear. Okay, so this individual will be receptive. Just don't do it daily is what your guides say. So don't reach out daily, but you can reach out. It's okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Shaz. Our next question here is from Hanan Abdullah.
Hi,
Welcome back,
Hanan.
Hanan, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hanan's first question here is, hi, love. Hope all is well.
Same to you.
Career, yes. She says, career update. Any job offer soon?
Yeah, within the next 2 weeks, they say. Yeah.
All right. Hanan's next question is, what's coming for me and Daniel in our relationship?
So deeper connection is what I hear. More openness and honest communication. Authenticity, they say.
All right. And Hanan's last question is, when do you see us getting financially stable?
So within the next 4 months, I hear that there is a shift financially for you. It does look like that's kind of the starting point. So it starts getting better in about 4 months, and then after that, it's about 10 months before you get that stability that you're really looking for.
All right. Thank you so much, Hanan. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Leah Carroll. Welcome back. Gets 3 questions.
All right. Thank you so much, honey.
Leah's first question is, hi Rebecca and good afternoon. So I tried to talk to Thomas at his shop event Saturday, but was bummed I didn't see him at all. I'm still ready to talk to him and want to this week. Can you please tell me if Thomas even has the interest in me or not? I know you said he would ask me on the date this month, but I'm starting to doubt because I'm really in love with this man.
Don't doubt. You want to be thinking and feeling positive about it, right? Don't have the doubt, honey, because I don't hear that you need to have that, okay? I do hear that you will communicate with each other. It does feel like it is very promising, honey, and I do see that there will be a date still, so don't doubt. Yeah.
All right. His next question is, can you please tell me what my spirit guides are saying about this pursuit with Thomas? Should I continue to pursue him or give up?
No, don't give up. They say continue. Stop talking yourself out of it is what they say. So stop talking yourself out of it. I know the fear is there. That is past relationship trauma, honey. So go inside, clear that energy, and stop talking yourself out of it because this is something that's going to be fun, exciting, and it's a great experience for you. Okay.
All right. And Leah's last question here is, how many children do you see me having in the future, and what are their genders? Will they be healthy pregnancies?
You will have healthy pregnancies. I don't see anything wrong with your pregnancies. I see 2 children for you, and it does look like it's going to be a boy and then a girl.
All right. Thank you so much, Leah.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Terry B.
Hi,
Hello
Terry.
again, who gets 5 more questions.
Wow.
All right. All right. Terry's first question is, sorry to be a pest.
Not
Can
at
I
all.
go back and change things from happening in past to change our future? Because I feel that's what I'm doing in my sleep.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, that's an easy thing to do, especially when you're unconscious. Like consciousness gets out of the way, the subconscious mind does all the work.
All right. Terry's next question is, how is my mom doing? Had a close call. My sis almost took her to ER.
Yeah, I do hear that she's okay though, so I'm not hearing that you need to really freak out. I would keep on top of making sure she is okay though. So if you do see signs, or tell your sister if she does see signs of decline, take her in to be seen to her doctor, okay? And I would follow up. I'm hearing follow up with the doctor, even if she doesn't need to go to the ER. Maybe make an appointment with the doctor just to check. It does feel like sometimes I get a little worried about her declining quickly without notice. Okay, so definitely get her checked.
All right. Next question is, now the man I've been manifesting, is he still coming in October? What's his name, or what does he look like?
So they don't give me a name. The last name, it looks like, has an O, so it's an O last name. Yes, I still hear October. They're coming in. It does feel to me, okay, so they're tall, very stocky individual. They're showing me the muscles, so very, very thick arms. It looks like somebody very built, physique-wise, very strong. I see short, dark hair, kind of a rounded face. I would say very defined features, though.
All right. Our next question is, are my guides helping me heal myself along with Archangel Michael and Raphael?
Yeah, Michael is a big part of your healing as well, and definitely, honey. I mean, you talk to them on a regular, and you have been working through a lot of energy. You've got a lot, it's like that layer of an onion. You're peeling off all those layers, and you're getting rid of the things that no longer serve you. So yeah, they help you. Our guides are always there helping us that way.
All right. And her last question is, I want to see my higher self. Do tell me how. Thank you so much for your help.
It's not so easy to see your higher self as it is to feel your higher self. So imagine it more so really far up above you. It's really difficult to see it, but definitely you can feel it is what I hear. So open yourself up to feeling it. You're going to feel it more so. The easiest thing is just say, I want to feel it. I want to know. Yeah. And it's very logical. Like there's no expression of emotion with it.
All right. Thank you so much, Terry. Our next question here is from Mariana Gasca.
Hi,
It's
Annie.
5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Mariana's first question here is, hi ladies.
Hi.
I want to know if I will get the job that I'll be interviewing for tomorrow.
So it looks like very promising for you. Yes. Yeah. So please keep me posted.
All right. Mariana's next question is, if yes, how will I do? Will I learn fast? Will it be okay for me?
You will. Yeah. And it's going to be very easy. Learning on the job is exactly how they do it anyway. So it's going to be very easy for you, honey.
All right. Mariana's next question is, I'm wondering, why is Jesus only answering some messages and the rest he ignores?
So sometimes when you send your messages, it's Jesus isn't free to talk. So it's see it, but he may not have the opportunity to respond right away. Yeah. So it's life. Life stuff gets in the way, right?
All right. Her next question is Jesus still interested in me, or is he talking to another girl?
No, there's nobody else. I hear he's very interested in you, honey.
All right. Her last question is, what day will I see Jesus?
So they're saying Friday. It feels like not this Friday, but next Friday.
All right. Thank you so much, Mariana.
Mm.
Our next question is from Shanta R. Welcome back, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Shanta's first question is, she says, my friend Brian and I seem to mesh well together and our bond is strong.
Mhm.
Is there a past life or soul connection to him?
Yeah, this is somebody who is definitely from your past life. I do hear this is your part of your soul family. The reason why you feel so comfortable is you have had many, many, many lives together. And I mean, your friend has always been there to keep you and take care of you and keep you safe, is what I hear.
All right. Shanta's next question is, you said previously that one lesson I meant to help Alex learn is how to open up and trust in a relationship. How can I show him this so that he reacts positively? Our communication style doesn't always mesh.
Yeah, so it does start with communication. Always sharing personal things is what I hear. So being authentic, being honest, and being open is going to show Alex that it's safe to do that. So it doesn't matter that your communication styles aren't the same. As long as you're being authentic and you're being open and honest, that's all that matters.
All right. Next question is, why does my partner hesitate to make a more official commitment? Will there ever be a formal commitment?
It looks like there will be a bit more commitment, yes. Again, it's baggage. It's relationship baggage that's come into the relationship with them. Hard. It happens sometimes.
All right. Next question is, in a recent reading, you said that you see Alex and I together for at least another year or 2.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best way to proceed forward, since the relationship will eventually have to come to an end? Is being in an open relationship something we should consider?
No, not like that. So enjoy every moment of the relationship while you're in the relationship. Experience each day as a wonderful experience. You're here to experience the relationship, honey. That's the whole point of it. So don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about down the road. Think about the now. Wake up in the morning happy and enjoy each moment every day. That's it. That's all.
All right. And her last question is, what is the nature of the relationship between Alex and his ex-B? Does he regularly spend time with her behind my back, and should I be worried?
No, I don't hear that they spend time together very much. They do talk sometimes, but it feels to me like it's very casual. It does not feel like there's any kind of deep connection between the two of them, so you don't have to worry.
All right. Thank you so much, Shanta.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Anna Maya. Anna gets 3 questions.
All right.
Anna's first question here is Vahid my next long-term relationship?
They say no. It looks like somebody new is coming in, but it's not this individual.
All right. Anna's next question is, I was told I would get pregnant next year. Will Vahid be the dad or someone new?
No, somebody else. They give me an HA name. Yeah, so it's somebody else.
All right. And Anna's last question is, any messages from Spirit?
So get clear on what you're looking for in your partner, honey. It's really important that you do clear up that energy so that you're not just attracting part of what you're looking for and you're attracting the exact partner you need. So why do you want this individual in your life? How are they in your life? How do they treat you? How do they treat others? And who are they in this life? Who are they at the core? Okay, write that down, get really clear on it, and put that out to the universe, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Anna. Our next question is from Marina Duarte.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Marina, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Marina's first question is, last week you said I would get a new job in March. Will it be within the company and more money?
So it doesn't feel like it's going to be in the same company that you're in. It looks like it is going to be, you're going to be shifting to a new place. And it's definitely much more money is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right. Marina's next question is, will my family accept that I have spiritual gifts?
Not the way that you want them to, but they'll accept some of it, yes. Family, right?
All right. Marina's next question is, this is her last question, will I be able to pay off my house within 6 years?
It does look like you will have some financial success. I'm not hearing 6 years, though. It does feel it's a little bit longer than that, but it does feel early. So it does feel like you will have financial success before what is on your mortgage and whatnot. It feels to me like it's more around 10 years.
All right. Thank you, Marina.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Anna Silvestri. Hello, Anna, who gets 3 questions. Welcome back.
Yes.
Anna's first question is, hi, hope you're both well. What is my life purpose? I feel so stuck in my anxiety. There has to be more than this.
Yeah, for sure, honey. And I will say that the anxiety is a byproduct of being an empath, honey. So it's somebody who is sensitive to other things, other people, emotions, feelings. It can take a toll on us in that way. So it can impact you that way. What I would say is learn more about your empathic abilities so that you can start learning how to clear energy so that you're not so overwhelmed with your feelings. Ironically enough, it feels to me like you are supposed to help people through giving them sound advice and giving them support, being an emotional support person in their life. That is the path that is set before you. And that's why you are always really good at giving advice to people. Not always taking it, but you're definitely good at giving it, is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And this next question is there anything I brought over from past lives I still need to suffer through?
Oh, no, not at all. Let's not say suffer through. There are some things, so I will say you have had illnesses that you succumbed to that I will say you brought the fear of those things happening to you in this life, but you don't need to suffer from them. So it's not happening again in this life. It's just that you have brought the fear of them from other lives into this life. You can clear that up through past life regression, and you can find somebody who does that, or you can even find self-hypnosis on like Spotify that will help you with that, okay?
All right. And Anna's last question is, will my daughters be okay with this week's school start? My youngest also has soccer tryouts. Just nervous about it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do okay, honey. I don't get any big warning bells or any worries for them. It feels like it is, I mean, obviously scary at first. The first week is always a little nerve-wracking, but everybody's going to be just fine is what I hear. So they're both going to do well.
All right. Thank you so much, Anna. Our next question is from Anita B. Hello.
Hi, Anita.
That's 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back. I believe you said that she was just going to be watching it back today. But
Okay.
can you see this? Hello, Anita.
Hello,
All
hello.
right. She says, hello, ladies. Hope you are both well.
You too, honey.
Just wondering a few more things about this meetup I'm planning to go to. First, how many people do you see going there?
It does feel like it's a small group, so it's only about 10 or 15 people.
All right. Anita's next question is, second, do you see me driving up alone or driving back and forth with another friend, like picking someone up on the way and back?
No, it looks like you'll be alone.
All right. And Anita's last question is, just general about the trip overall. If there's anything my guys can share about it that might be good to know. Thank you. I will keep you posted.
Give yourself plenty of time so that you're not late for any of it. That's what I hear, okay? So definitely give yourself, like, be early. Be on time with what you're doing. Don't take your time with anything. Don't procrastinate or be slow with getting out the door, okay? Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Anita.
Mhm.
Our next question here is from Mel Padron. Hello. Mel gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Mel's first question here is, hi ladies, will Cecilia find out about Anthony and I? If so, how?
I hear yes. It looks like somebody is going to talk about it. So somebody's going to tell her.
All right. Mel's next question is, will Anthony and I marry?
It looks like there is that opportunity, but not for it's 5 years away. So it's not happening for a long time. So.
All right. And Mel's last question is, any insight on the reason I was taken off my grandfather's will?
So it feels like a family member said something to your grandfather. So it feels to me like it was not necessarily a true statement, but your grandfather believed it. Yeah.
All right. And that's it for her. Thank you so much.
All right.
Our next question here is from Sabrina Johnson.
Hi,
Hello,
Sabrina.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back. Sabrina's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I just wanted to ask for clarity for my question from the last live. You had said you see me going to work this month. This is still back at the police department, correct?
Yes.
All right, Sabrina's next question is, Joey has been very sad and depressed over everything changing in his life. Do you see everything being okay for him? His child custody case is on the 25th.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be an adjustment because it's not going to all work out in Joey's favor, is what I hear. But balance is restored, is what I get. So it is going to be okay. Yeah, it's a tough situation, but it is going to work out.
All right, and her next question here is, I just said the child custody
Yes.
case, right? All right, her last question is, do you see me and Joey being okay as a couple? We're both going through hard times separately.
You will be, yeah. And sometimes hard times, even though it's separate and you guys are going through your own stuff, it can bring people together. And I do hear you guys are going to be okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Rosanna Carolyn, who gets
Hey,
3
Rosanna.
questions. Hello.
Perfect.
Rosanna's first question here is, hi guys. When will Barry change his mind about what he wants between us?
Okay, so it's a little back and forth. So it looks like I changed my mind, I changed my mind back, I changed my mind, I changed my mind back. But where it gets stable, it feels to me like it's around October. Now, it does feel like it changes here in September again, and then changes back again a couple of times in September. But it does stabilize in October, okay? Little head spin is, good for the soul, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Rosanna's next question is, will he and I get into a relationship?
You will.
And Rosanna's last question is there anything else I need to know about the situation? Thank you.
So there is a lot of emotional distrust, I would say. It's not with you. It's baggage. It's left over from other relationships. So you are going to have to navigate and work through that, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Our next question here is from Diane Robles. Hello, Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Who gets 5 questions.
Nice.
Welcome back. Diane's first question here is, hi. She says, hi, Rebecca. Haven't heard from Mike. Just wondering why I see no progress with him and him reaching out.
You will hear from him. It's still, we talked about it being slow with Mike. I mean, you're still going to have the connection with your social media and that type of thing. It is going to be a reach out soon, so don't stress too much about it. Just focus on yourself during this time and working through what you need to work through to be ready for Mike in your life, okay?
All right. Diane's next question is, will he still be reaching out to me? When?
Yeah. It feels to me like it is going to happen in September, so I do hear that there is going to be connect sometime in September.
Diane's next question is, please reassure me that I don't have to be the first to reach out, because I would love to, but I've always been the first to do it, and I need him to take accountability and show me he cares enough to reach out.
He does care enough, I know, but he's a bit stubborn. A little pig-headed is what they're saying, so he will reach out, though. I don't hear that you have to do it. Yeah. It will be him.
All right. And then not her last question, her next question is, he looks at my social media, like you said, while I'm on vacation. What did he think? Did he miss me, or did he get reminded about us?
Yeah, he often misses you, honey, and that's why he looks at your social media. Yeah.
All right, and her last question is, general for Mike and I, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. So don't stress about it, okay? Be open, be receptive, know that it is meant to work out and that it is going to work out for you, okay, honey? Just relax.
All right, thank you so much, Diane. Our next question is from Poonam Kangura.
Hi, Poonam.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Poonam's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
Love to you both. My first question is, do you see any home upgrades soon?
I do hear that there will be some upgrade, but they're telling me not until January, honey. Yeah. So whatever you're going to be doing, it's not going to be working out until January.
All right. The next question is general for this month.
So this month, take care of yourself. It does feel like there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot going on around you, and it's easy for you to get swept up with the drama of everybody around you. But they're telling you take care of yourself and don't get swept up with it. Okay? So definitely step back. You know, if you need to go for a walk or you need to remove yourself from the situation, please do so. Okay?
All right. And Punam's last question is, what month is my mom's citizenship interview and received confirmation? And will she pass this time since she is scared and doesn't know English, but she is on dialysis and suggestion?
Yeah. It feels to me like it's going to be all successful by January. I know, it's scary.
All right. And will she pass this time?
She will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Punam. Our next question here is from Raquel S., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Raquel's first question is, do you see a pregnancy for me this year?
So they're saying 6 months before you're pregnant. So not yet.
All right, the next question is, do you see a big change in my career anytime soon?
Not anytime soon. It looks like you're where you're at for at least 10 months, and then maybe you'll shift into something new, is what I hear.
All right, and the last question here is, will I be purchasing any new real estate?
Yes, you will. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from... Next question is from Nicole I. Hello,
Hi,
Nicole. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Nicole's first question is, I'm feeling very lonely and sad and discouraged about meeting someone. I really put myself out there and say yes to every opportunity. When will I meet someone, and will it be soon?
So what I hear for you, honey, is that there is some old energy you have to clear first. You're not ready to meet your person yet because energetically there's still some leftover residue from previous relationships. So the way to clear that is get into a nice translate meditative state. Ask your subconscious what is still holding you back from having a successful connection and relationship with somebody, and allow what comes up to show you what you need to work on, and then just clear that energy. So I release you, I let you go. Thank you so much for what you've taught me, but I no longer need you in my life, and goodbye, right? That kind of thing. Okay, so work through that energy first, and then you will be able to bring this person in. They're saying that there's not really a timeline, so you could have this as easy as tomorrow if you do the work, okay? So really it's about you. You're going to set your timeline. If you don't do the work right away, it feels to me like it'll be a few months before you have this person come into your life. You have to be ready. You won't recognize it if you aren't.
All right, Nicole's next question is, how will I meet this person? Will it be through friends or online?
So it does feel like it is a connection through people you know. So I don't get that it's an online connection. It does feel like it's somebody that's an acquaintance of a friend of yours is what it feels like.
All right, and here, the last question is, you mentioned once that my forever person is still a year away. Is there a way to make my forever person come sooner in my life?
Yeah, and I just told you. So clear that energy. You can absolutely bring them in sooner. Absolutely. Timelines are so great because as soon as you know what needs to be done, you can move it forward or backwards depending on what it is. Okay? So with you, it's about clearing the old energy from relationships previously. If you have any ill feelings towards the relationships you've had before, you gotta clear that and see it more as, you know, if you had an unsuccessful relationship, yeah, okay, it sucks, it's not fun. What did you learn from that? What is the positive things from that? See it from a positive perspective so that you can really absorb the information of why you had that relationship in the first place, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Nicole. Mm-hmm. Our next question is from Rosa Liscano. Welcome back, Rosa. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Rosa's first question here is, my boss asked for documentation with the date of passing, the first day of bereavement. I told him about the prayer card. How do you see this going? Will they question me about it or just accept it, even with different last names?
They'll accept it, I hear. Yeah.
All right. Rosa's next question is, the whole situation gives me anxiety because I wasn't honest. I was hoping to be at Seahawks before this, so I have 2 ongoing issues at work. The attendance and then the documentation requested. Any advice to ease my anxiety?
So they're telling you not to stress too much, honey. You're going to be okay, and it is going to all work out. I know it feels like it's a huge thing. It's not as big as you think it is, okay? So relax and just let your guides help you. It's going to work out, and they say it's going to be okay.
All right, and her last question is, if they do question my whole thing, should I just be honest about my relation to him, or can I stretch the truth to stepfather or something?
Yes.
Lesson learned.
Yes, you can stretch it to stepfather.
All right. Thank you so much, Rosa. Keep us posted.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. And definitely lesson learned for sure.
All right, and I see that we just made it to our life goal. Great job, everyone. We made it to
All right.
Hey.
Amazing.
So before we do our 5 free questions, feel free to start putting them in now, but I will go through our list first, and then we will do our 3 questions from the comments.
Sounds good.
All right, our first free question here is from
You mean our first question?
Never mind.
Our list.
Our list. Let me just rephrase that.
That's all good.
Our next question on our list is from Caitlin Joseph, then Yue Tan, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Kimber Pell, then Sarah Walker, then Shelly J, then Ashley Ortiz, then Victoria Osa, then Lena Kristen, then Katie Hunt, then Angela Wright, then Ruta Pinto, then Amanda Adams, then Kim H, then Alicia Smith, then Anna Abatino, then Cami Ray, then Anna Abatino again, then Jaina Bell, then Jacqueline De La Cruz, then Lindsay Aiken, then Claudia O, then Rhonda Connor, then Connie H, then Sheena Wilmarth, then Alana Pollock, then Carrie D, then Claudia O, then Jessica Pereira, then Andrea Edwards, then Emily Robbins, then Kate Lyon, then Ashley Miller, then Shanta R, then Lisa Stewart, and that is it.
All right.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And just a reminder, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live. However, our email questions are still available through the link in the bio. So if you want to get your questions answered that way, it is available.
Mm-hmm. And thanks, Terry, for the gift.
All right, and thank you to all of you for being amazing tappers. We're at 100,000 likes, so that means it's time for 5 free questions.
Woohoo! Good job, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our first free question here is from...
Thank you so much. Can't see anything when that's in the way.
All right, first free question here is from... Let's see... Yoselin. Yoselin says, will Ivan text me to hang out at the beach soon?
I hear yes. Yes.
All right. Our next question is from... So fast. All right, our next question here is from Melina. Melina says, will I have another daughter in the future?
Oh, I heard no, honey. No more daughter.
Sorry. All right, our next question is from... Oops. All right, from Katie H. Katie says, will me and my husband be able to afford the apartment once our roommate moves out?
Yes. Yeah, you'll be able to. It'll be a bit tight, but you'll be okay.
All right. Our next free question is from... Thank you so much, Terry.
Very much.
Our next question is from Susan. Susan says, is Kyle going to reach out soon?
I do hear that there will be communication. It does feel like it's going to be October, though.
All right. And our last free question, just for the moment, is from Elise. Elise says, will Gabriel and me talk anytime soon?
It does look like yes. It feels like it's a few weeks away, but yeah, it looks like you will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you again so much,
you guys
everyone.
are awesome.
Our next like goal is 150,000 likes. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you again, everyone.
And thank you so much for all the gifts, you guys.
And just a reminder, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug.
Ooh.
So stick around until the end.
Some of you already have yours coming. I don't know if we sent you out your tracking info, but they're on their way. So when you do get it, if you want to, tag me and let me see it. Let me know what you think.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Our next question here on our list is from Caitlin Joseph, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hello, Caitlin. Caitlin's first question is, can you tell me what my husband and I will raise the most money from for our IVF fundraiser?
So right away they're telling me it's GoFundMe, honey. I don't know if you're using GoFundMe, but I would look into doing it, okay? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Caitlin's next question is, will we raise the $20,000 for our IVF fundraiser? If so, when will it be by?
I hear more. You're going to surpass your goal, honey. And it does feel like it's going to take about 6 months for the entirety of it, but it looks like you're going to raise more than you need. It's always good.
All right. And Caitlin's last question is, will IVF be successful for us?
Absolutely, it will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Yue Tan. Hello.
Hi,
He gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Yue's first question is, my face is bloated all the time and I have chubby cheeks but a skinny body. Is this a body fat thing or hormonal thing? How can I get rid of them?
So it does feel to me like it might be your thyroid, honey. I would go get your thyroid checked. Okay, it's definitely hormonal. It does feel to me like it is fixable though. Yeah. So go to your doctor.
All right. Next question is, will my master's program be easier now that I've switched some courses around?
Yes. Yes, it will.
Right, Yue's next question is, do you still see my ex-friend Karen reaching out to me? Can you provide more details on his intentions and when you see it happening?
So it does look like it's going to be within the next 4 weeks is what they're saying. So within the next month, there is going to be just, it feels to me like it's very subtle. So, hey, how are you doing? It does feel like it might be over social media or text form. Okay, so it's not in person. It definitely feels like it's over something. And it does feel to me like it's going to be a genuine, hey, I've been thinking about you and I just wanted to let you know. Yeah.
All right. The next question here is, my dad has had some problems with his health. Numbness in his right arm and abdomen. What is this caused by and what testing should I advocate for when I take him to the hospital?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the numbness, what they're showing me, it does feel like it might be something that's pinched. Health-wise, it does feel like he should have a full physical done, and I would say get his blood work done as well, just to make sure. But it does feel to me like it's a nerve. It's just a nerve that's causing the numbness.
All right, and her last question is, general for major upcoming life events, please.
So I do hear that there is somebody in the family that's getting married, or there's a marriage that's happening around you. It does also feel like there is new life coming in. Yeah. So yay. It's always good.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from, our next question is from Nikki Thurman. Nikki gets 5 questions.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, Nikki's first question is, will Charlie be open romantically to me anytime soon and tell me his true, authentic feelings for me?
So I hear with Charlie, it is going to take a little bit of time for everything to be more open and receptive. It's about 4 months away before you guys are in any kind of a romantic situation. Yeah.
All right, Nikki's next question is, does Charlie talk about me to anyone close to him about how he feels about me?
He does have one person that he does talk to, and it does feel to me like it's a male friend or male energy in his life.
All right, the next question is, will Charlie and I be in a committed, loving relationship anytime soon?
So again, it's about 4 months away before you guys go down that road.
All right, the next question is it in my best interest to continue waiting patiently for Charlie to open up to me?
I hear that it is. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be important, and it will be valued that you waited.
All right, and her last question is, does Charlie want me to make the move to Arizona and he's just scared or worried to tell me because this is what he wants? So should I suggest it to him instead?
You could suggest it. I do hear wait. Don't rush into that. You definitely don't want to make a decision like that lightly. But you could suggest it and see where Charlie feels about it. It doesn't feel like there'd be resistance.
All right, thank you so much, Nikki. Our next question here is from Desiree Rodriguez. Welcome back. Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question here is, hi, glad to see you guys again. Hope you're doing well.
Thank
She
you.
says, sorry for always asking the same questions, but I love the reassurance.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, no need to apologize. All right, she says, do you still see Brian and I being in a committed relationship? When?
Yes. So they're saying October. Looks like it's going to be pretty solid.
All Alright, she says, when Brian and I get into a good relationship, if you still see that for us,
Yes.
what will it be like?
It looks like it's going to be quite a fun relationship. It looks like it's going to be a little bit less scary than both of you expected. It does feel like it's going to be a good, open relationship. You feel like you communicate well with each other.
Alright, next question is, when Brian and I have kids, if you still see me having a family with him, how many will it be? When?
They say 2. The first one is about 2.5 years away.
Alright. Next question is, do you still see Brian and I seeing each other this month? When? I really hope you do.
Yeah, I do. I hear it's more towards the end of September, but yeah.
Alright, and the last question is, when Brian and I reconnect, how will he treat me? Will he be happy to see me?
Absolutely, honey. And it definitely feels like it's going to be a lot different from what you're anticipating or that fear that you have, okay? Put the fear aside. It's not going to be anything like that. Yeah, it's very positive.
Alright, thank you so much, Desiree. Our next question is from Kimber Pell. Hello, Kimber. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kimber's first question here is, hello, ladies. I've been taking Benadryl for hay fever. Should I get Flonase or will this go away soon? LOL.
So it is going to, it's another month before it goes away. Taking Benadryl prolonged can have health issues, so just maybe check with your doctor, okay? Because it can be something that isn't good to take long term. Same with Flonase, that's the type of thing that you're only wanting to take short term, okay? During obviously when things are blooming that are really affecting you. But yeah, I would talk to your doctor about taking the Benadryl long term, okay, honey? Because it can have major side effects.
Alright, Kimber's next question is, feeling much better. Stopped evening dose of Pepsid.
Yay!
Do you see me healed in the next week or so?
Oh,
Thanks.
absolutely. Yeah, honey, I already saw you on your healing journey. You're already getting better. You're already almost 100%. Yeah.
Alright, and her last question is, will kinesiologists be able to assist with healing? Appointment next Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And it's going to teach you how to recognize when your body's reacting to something.
Alright, thank you so much, Kimber, and I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, our next question is from Sarah Walker. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Sarah's first question is, hey y'all, happy Labor Day. Do I have any messages from my loved ones that have passed?
I didn't even know it was a holiday. Okay, so I do see there's 2 ladies. One, they're both family members, it feels like. The one, it feels like is either, it feels like your grandma, and the other one is like her sister, or they have that kind of sisterly relationship, is what I hear. They are very loud and rowdy in your space, so it does feel like they're very active when they're there. They're around when there's family things happening, so it feels to me like they spend a lot of time at family events or when there's like birthday parties or any kind of family event thing. They're very rowdy in this space. They feel like sisters to me, so I really do have to stress that. They just want me to make sure you do understand that they are very close that way. And they're very loud in the space. The message that I get is life is meant to be fun, so enjoy yourself. That is really what they're showing me here, is that, enjoy every moment of it. Don't take any of it serious, just have fun.
All right, that's
It's a good message.
All right, Sarah's next question is, can you tell me about my past life and how it affects my life today?
So I do see, so the life that comes through, the one that they're showing me, it does feel to me like you were quite young when you passed away. It feels like it was an accident. I do hear that it was something to do with it was an accidental drowning, but it was because you hit your head and you fell into the water is what it looks like. And it does feel like you were down there by yourself and you weren't supposed to be. From what I'm being shown is you weren't supposed to be down there by yourself. It feels like you were with your family either on a holiday or a vacation or like some kind of a country home. You were down on, it looks like a pier, and you slipped or you tripped or something happened. You hit your head really hard and then you drowned is what it looks like. It feels to me like you were around 11 or 12 years old. It is something you brought forward into this life, so I don't know if you have a fear of drowning or if you've had that fear before, but it does feel like it comes from your past life. Okay?
All right, and her last question is, will I ever get to travel how I want to?
You will, but it's about 2 years away, they say.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from, what can I expect, if anything, from Brad when it comes to a relationship? Oh, sorry. Did I even say who it was from? No, I didn't. Sorry, I'm multitasking. That's a bit of a problem.
That was funny.
All right. Our next
Wait,
question is from Shelly J.
Thank
Shelly
you.
gets 3 questions.
Thank you.
And Shelly's first question is, what can I expect, if anything, from Brad when it comes to a relationship?
So what I hear with Brad, Brad is a bit of a player, is what they're saying. Okay, honey. So not somebody who's ready to settle down. It feels to me like what you would expect if you're in a relationship with this individual is that they're not going to be faithful, and they're definitely going to be playing the field. Sorry, I thought that was a pretty interesting username, by the way.
All right. Shelly's next question is, can you tell me if we had a past together?
So you have had experiences together. It does feel to me like it's not a lot of past lives together, but you have had a couple, is what I hear. And they say that they weren't really serious connections. So it would have been somebody you knew through somebody else. You didn't necessarily have a connection directly with each other in those other lives. So it doesn't feel like it was a very deep bond.
All right, and Shelly's last question is, any advice from my guys as far as the 2 of us?
So what I would say is, if you're open to an open relationship, it's okay to go forward with this individual. But if you want somebody who's going to be committed, I would say wait and look elsewhere.
All right, thank you so much, Shelly. Our next question is from Ashley Ortiz, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Hello, Ashley. Welcome back.
Well, thank you so much, honey.
Oh, cute. All right, Ashley's first question is, hi, girlies. Hi. My first question is, who is trying to do identity theft on my mom?
It's nobody that you guys know. So it does feel to me like it was something that either she had put her, it looks like she used her card or something somewhere where her information was captured, is what it looks like, okay? So it's not anybody you guys know. Yeah.
All right, her next question is, will I do good in school if I went into practical nursing? I'm afraid it'll be too hard for me as I've been out of school for a while.
Oh, you'd be totally able to do it. Absolutely, it'd be fine. Yeah.
All right, and Ashley's last question is, when do you see me having a baby? Thanks, ladies.
So they're saying 2025 for you, honey. But not yet.
All right, thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Victoria Osa. Victoria gets 1 question here. Her question is, will Alex ever ask me to date him?
Oh, I heard no. Sorry, honey.
All right, thank you, Victoria. Our next question is from Lena Kristen. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Lena.
Who also gets 1 question.
All right.
Lena's question is, hi, girls. Hi. You said I will meet someone new. Will this happen in September? Thank you.
It feels to me like it's the end of October, so not September, unfortunately. Thank you, honey.
All right. Our next question is from Katie Hunt. Katie's question is, will I successfully conceive this month? If not, when?
No.
I remember from my last reading, my timing was soon.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be October for you, honey. Not this month, but October. So it's fairly quick. Fairly quick. Get your body ready.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Angela Wright, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back, Angela. Angela's first question here is, we've talked about this through email a bit. Guillermo said he didn't love me. Why would he say this? Does he mean it?
I will say he doesn't mean it fully the way that he said it. There is love there. There's definitely feelings there. In love is a different story, right?
All right. Angela's next question is, when will we speak cordially again?
So I would expect that in the next couple of months, it feels like, but it does feel like you'll have moments where when you do talk, it's not toxic. So that happens sooner, but 2 months, it feels like things shift for some reason, and it does feel like you open up to each other in a good way.
All right. Angela's next question is, am I doing the right thing by waiting for him?
So what I hear is absolutely you don't want to split your energy, because the second that you do that, it's going to really shift the dynamic, and you won't have this individual in your life.
All right. And Angela's next question here is, do you see my living situation okay and me getting out of this financial hole?
So what I hear for you, yes, it does look like that the financial situation does get better for you. They're saying around March. Okay, so there is a bit of a wait until it gets more stabilized.
All right, and her last question here is general for September.
So don't be so hard on yourself this month. I know it's hard sometimes to have the experiences that are happening around you and then be able to relax and cope. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're a really tough cookie to you, is what they say. So, look at yourself from a different perspective, from other people's perspective of you. Okay, that will help a bit. This month is not as hard as the last couple of months, they say. So it is definitely going to be an easier month for you.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Ruda Pinto. Welcome back, Ruda, who gets 5 questions.
Nice.
Ruda's first question is, hello again.
Hi.
Always happy to see you both.
Aw, thank you.
First, I want to say your lives bring so much happiness every time I participate. Aw,
Thank you,
Ruda.
honey.
Her question is, you said unclear audience. What can I do to develop it? Because I sure want to hear my guides.
Definitely. So practicing by quieting yourself, number one, so getting into a nice quiet state and allowing yourself to hear the messages coming through. So sometimes how it'll feel is you'll feel like a pressure change in one ear. I hear for you it's on the right, so a pressure change in your ear, and then you'll have a thought come in. When we have clear audience, we don't always hear it out loud. So sometimes it is psychically. It sort of feels and sounds like your own voice, but it's subtly not you, and the language is usually different. So I want you to get into a quiet state and ask for your guides to talk to you, and they will. They will come through. It takes practice. It might not work right at the very first time, but practice is going to make it easier and easier and easier every time. Also visualize yourself turning up the volume, okay? And that's for anybody who wants to really make that ability stronger. Visualize turning up the volume and hearing them come through, okay?
All right. This next question is, currently feeling blocked in my love life. Any tips of what I could do or have to do to change that?
So what I hear with you is there are some old beliefs around relationships that need to be cleared. I would get into a translate meditative state, ask your subconscious mind, okay, what's blocking me? And remove it out of your system. It feels to me like it's in the root chakra, so it is something that is definitely very grounded in you. And you just want to unplug it and give it up to source so that it can be transmuted into something beautiful and you no longer have to have that hold you back anymore, okay?
All right, this next question is, any change in my career path, what and when?
So it doesn't look like there's any shifts with your career right now. It's about 1.5 years away, they said. They're saying. So it does look like there will be an opportunity presented to you in about 1.5 years that will change how you are working or what you're doing. It feels to me like you'll take more of a leadership role, but not yet. So it's not for a little bit.
All right, Rita's next question is, general message, please.
Okay, so we're going through a lot of energy change right now. There's a lot happening around us. Make sure that you are staying grounded. If you can, take your shoes and socks off and walk on the earth, not the concrete. We want to walk on the grass, or we want to walk barefooted somewhere where you can get the energy from the earth that really helps with our grounding. Get out in nature. Take care of yourself during the next few months because it does feel like there's a lot going on around you and they don't want you to get swept up with it. Okay?
All right, and Ruda is donating her last question.
Amazing!
Thank you so much.
I love it.
All right,
Love
so
it,
one
I
of
love
you
it, I
gets
love
a free question courtesy of Ruda Pinto. Thank you
Woohoo!
so much.
Thanks so much, Ruda.
And she says, thank you, Rebecca. Appreciated. We'll
Aw.
follow your advices.
Okay, good.
All right, our free question here is for, let's see, Melissa McGuire. Welcome back, Melissa, who says, do my guides have a message for me?
So Melissa, with you, honey, it's really important that you are paying attention to the music, the songs that are coming up for you, because they are using music to communicate a lot with you, okay? So paying attention to what the lyrics are. If you're waking up with a song in your head or you have a song that's playing over and over again, really pay attention to what the lyrics are saying, because this is messages from them, is what I hear, okay? So they have been communicating quite a lot with you. Sometimes you do catch it, they say, and sometimes you do work with them, but I'm going to say 90% of the time you don't necessarily catch what they're trying to help you with, okay? So start paying attention to the lyrics of songs is what they're specifically saying to you.
All right, thank you so much, and thank you, Ruda, for donating your
so
last
much.
question.
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right, our next question here is from Amanda Adams. Hello. It looks like she's going to be emailing most of her questions.
Okay.
So for now, she gets 2 questions.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
All right, and it's Amanda
Adams.
That came out funny. Madams. Madams.
All right, Amanda's first question here is, when will I be financially stable?
So it does look like it's going to be for you next year, honey. So your stability comes in. I hear it's more around the summertime next year. Okay, so it's still a little bit of ways, but it gets better, I hear, before that. It just doesn't stabilize until about the summertime is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. The next question is, when will I get paid for my accident? How much roughly?
So it looks like it's, well, they're showing me 43, so they're not giving me all the numbers, but I feel like it's a big chunk. It's a big number, 43, and it does look like there's a few zeros there. It looks like that is coming in next year for you, so 2024.
All right, and Amanda's going to be emailing her other 3 questions.
Sounds
okay?
good. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Kim H. Hello, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question is, I wanted to talk to R when he was here, but all that came out was a blank canvas. That was like I was stopped. I couldn't remember what I wanted to talk to him about. He shared more and I just responded, and even that was hard because I couldn't find the words. I was lost. Is my throat chakra blocked, or am I being told to let him talk? LOL.
Yeah, I hear that it was good that he got the talking in. It does feel to me like that was the right thing. It was your guides, is what they're saying. So they're the ones that stopped you. Yeah. Thank them, because it's always a good thing when they do that.
Alright, Kim's next question is, last night I had a dream of repeating numbers 111, 444, 666, 777, coming in like ocean waves.
Love it.
What is the meaning?
Okay, so each one has different meanings, but anytime that we see numbers, it's very important to pay attention. So please write those down. Definitely keep track. So 111, I mean, this is 111 is your manifestation. It's a manifestation number. What's the next one? 444. That's your angels. So that's your higher angels watching over you, helping you to get into that alignment. The 666 is really about materialism, and I know a lot of people find that as a negative thing, but it's not necessarily because of how it's coming into the dream. And then it was followed by 777, right? Which is very lucky financially. So it really, to me, feels to me like it's a financial message that your manifestations are coming in, and that financially you're going to be okay. All right. So it is that your subconscious and your higher self coming through to tell you not to worry about it, that financially you're going to be okay.
All right. Thank you. Next question is messages from Dad for Mom. So from Dad for Mom.
Yeah. So he shows me, he stands with Mom, it looks like, on the right side behind her, hand on her shoulder often. He's showing me a photograph of them like this. It looks like it might be a photograph, or is some kind of something that is captured of the two of them like this, where she's sitting, he's standing. Very much active in her space. He, I don't know why, he likes to move things around on her. So she thinks she's going crazy, but it's really him just trying to show her that he's still there. Okay, and he does visit her often. It feels like more often than not he's in her space with her. So she's very seldom not with him. So tell her that. I'm here a lot. I'm here with you. And anytime that she wants to talk to him, he's there to listen, okay? Yeah.
All right, next question is messages from guides for this month.
So I will say for you, trusting your intuition a little bit more. You're opening up more intuitively is what they're saying, and your intuition is going to only get better and better and better and stronger and stronger and stronger. So the more you actively use it, the better, the stronger that muscle will get, and the more they'll be able to come through for you, okay?
All right, and her last question, she says, as always, thank you so much. Please donate.
You guys are so fantastic.
Thank you so much, Kim.
Look at you.
All right,
another one.
Thank you to Kim H. She's going to be donating her last question
Amazing.
here.
It's so great to stick around until the end. Right?
All right, our free question courtesy of Kim is for Dakota. Hello, Dakota.
Hi,
Who
Dakota.
says, how does Tyson feel about me currently? I feel we are slowly getting closer. I've been a very supportive friend through his stress/anxiety as well.
Yeah, so you guys have a very close connection, I do hear. It does feel to me like it is still friend worthy, but they're telling me it's growing into something more. Okay, so be open and receptive to that if that's what you want.
All right. Thank you so much, Kim, for donating that last question.
Amazing.
Our next question here is from Alicia Smith, who gets 3 questions. Welcome
right.
back, Alicia. Alicia's first question is, afternoon, ladies.
Hi.
So I passed by Rachel on a dating app the other day. I just saw her. We didn't talk or match. Is that the contact we were talking about for this month, or will there be more to come?
There'll be
if
more
yes,
to come.
when?
Yeah, there'll be more to come, and I do hear that it's still meant to happen this month, and it does feel like direct contact, honey. It's not like that. Yeah, it's more direct.
All right.
You should say hi.
Alicia's next question is, has she gone on a date with anyone off the app?
No, it hasn't been successful.
All right, and Alicia's last question is she currently dating anyone right now?
No, it doesn't feel like yet. No. Nobody in Rachel's life.
All right, thank you, Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Anna Abatino. Hello,
Hi,
Anna. Who gets, I'm just going to do all of the questions at one time. So she
Sure.
has 4 questions.
4 questions. Okay.
All right. Anna Abatino. Anna's first question is, I've been dreaming of my Uncle Mario a lot. What does he want me to know?
So it has something to do with family. Apparently there is some stuff going on with the family, and I hear that he's trying to mesh it or bring it together so that it's not so overwhelming. I'm not sure exactly what he means by that, but that's the message he's saying, okay? So he's trying to support the family from the other side, is what it feels like. Okay?
All right. Anna's next question is, my mother-in-law went to the hospital today. Did her timeline change and how much longer she has to live?
No, I mean, just because she went to the hospital doesn't mean she's leaving. I don't get the sense that she's leaving yet. Okay?
All right. And her last question is Kay watching my new videos on my TikTok pages? I'm wondering if she will talk to me soon.
It looks like yes. I do hear that it is being seen. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Cami Ray. Hello, Cami.
Hi, Cami.
Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Cami's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi, honey.
Can you please tell me if there has been a purpose in me being single for so long, and when will I find my forever person?
So there's always a purpose. It's for finding ourselves, right? In your particular case, you had a lot of energy to clear. And so what I hear is you've done a good job of really working through it. You know yourself better now, which makes you an ideal partner for somebody else, because the longer you're by yourself with yourself, you get to fall in love with yourself, right? And so that's really the main point of it, is so that you can really get to know yourself better enough to be a good partner for someone else.
Her next question is, what should I do in business to be financially successful? Will I find a job soon? If so, what will it be?
I do see that you are going to be working, but it feels to me like it's something self-employed. I hear you're going to be partnering with somebody, and it does feel like it's going to be something online. It feels like you're going to be partnering with a female. It feels to me like a friend, not a family member, but they're close enough to you to be trustworthy, is what I hear.
All right. Her last question here is, my brother passed away, and he said he left a child. Is it a boy or girl? If so, is it from my friend Natalie or someone in another state?
Somebody in another state, I hear, but it's a female child.
All right. And she wanted to clarify, will she find someone soon?
She will. Yeah. You have somebody coming. You're ready for it, is what they're saying. So you've cleared a lot of energy, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Cami. And I meant to read Anna's with her other set of questions. But
You missed it? Oops.
Yes, our next one is for Anna Abatino. All right. Anna's last question here is, why do I feel this need to cut my hair?
Oh, that's great. So that's why we always cut our hair, right? Our hair holds energy. And so what ends up happening when you're ready for big change is you'll cut off the energy of the old you. So that's why we have that need. Yeah. Ready to change things and move things along. It's a good thing.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jaina Bell, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jaina's first question is, what do you see in the future for me and my husband? It's been 25 years and we are at a crossroads.
It looks like there has to be a shift in the way that you guys are communicating with each other. I'm going to give you some advice that your guys are telling me to share with you. So when you wake up in the morning, remind yourself of the things that you love about your partner. All right. This is for anybody who's having a difficult time in a relationship and they really do want this relationship to work. What are the things you like about this individual? What do you love about them? What are the things you're grateful for? Only remember and look at those things. Don't let the negative things come through, because those things will start changing and shifting your relationship. I hear that the two of you have become stalled and stagnant in your energy, but you could revise it, is what you guys are saying. So you have the option of revising it or deciding to walk away. They're telling you it's not time to walk away. So I know that that's playing there, but they're saying it's not time. Okay, so you can revise that energy if you'd like to, and you can heal it. That's the most amazing thing, is you can heal it. Okay.
All right, Jana's next question is, if we go our separate ways, where will I end up?
So if you go off on your own, what I hear is you're going to be just fine, honey. It does feel to me like you'll have a couple of years of getting back on your feet, so you will struggle a little bit. But you will be independent. You will be able to handle it. It's just it's tough. It's tough, and it's not an easy road for you, is what they say. Okay.
All right, and Jana's last question is, do you see me becoming strong or caving into his wishes?
Strong. Yeah. But again, wake up and remember why you married this individual. Why did you pick this person? What are the good things that you remember about this individual? I know that there's a lot going on, and it's not as black and white as that, but it does help with moving the energy in the right direction. You'll find that when you start remembering the good things about this individual, all the negative things that you noticed before start to go away. They start to just kind of go away. All right?
All right, thank you so much, Jana. Our next question here is from Jacqueline Dela Cruz, who says, hi, Rebecca. I've been wanting to become pregnant, and it hasn't happened. When will it happen?
So they're saying 4 months for you, honey. Okay? It will happen when it's meant to happen for the baby's birthday. Okay? Your baby needs to have a certain birthday, so 4 months from now.
Your timestamp was 2/11/22.
Perfect. 2/11/22. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So 22 is partners, right? That's a good thing.
All right, thank you so much, Jacqueline. Our next question is from Lindsay Aiken. Hello, Lindsay, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Good to see you. Lindsay's first question is, hey girls, can you tell me what my daughter's singing career looks like for the next few years?
So I do hear that the singing career is a bit tough for her for the next couple of years, but she is going to be a part of contests and she is going to be active in her singing. It just doesn't look like it's going to become very successful right away. Okay, so tell her to join contests, sing in public spaces, that type of stuff. Okay, and it's definitely going to end up helping her in the long run to become discovered, is what I hear. Okay, so it will be successful for her. It isn't something she should give up on.
All right. Lindsay's next question is, this is not something I necessarily want right now, but do you ever see me sharing a home with another man in the future?
So they say yes. It looks like it's about 3 years away, though.
All right. Lindsay's next question is, if so, will it be Colin or P or someone else?
No, somebody else, I hear.
All right. Next question is, you said you saw my finances improving. Is this coming in soon? When?
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's going to be next year for you. It's about 10 months, 9-10 months away is what they're saying. Okay?
All right. And Lindsay's last question here is, when I get this text from Colin, what will the context be?
It looks like it's pretty casual. It doesn't feel to me like it's too serious. It just feels like, just, hey, how are you? What are you doing? Want to do something? That kind of thing. Yeah, it's very casual.
All right. Thank you so much, Lindsay. Our next question here is from Claudia O. Hello,
Hey,
Claudia.
Claudia.
Welcome back. He gets 5 questions.
All right.
Claudia's first question here is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
I came to Las Vegas to get my mind off of Jar, and I thought I saw him. Was he here too?
No, so it's interesting though. What happens when we're thinking about certain people or their energy is around us, we will see people who look like them. It's quite common, and it happens to us all the time. When we're thinking about somebody, we'll be like, I thought I just saw this person. Yeah, they come up like that. So it's just because even though you were trying to get away from him, you're also not away, right? That energy is connected, and you are still thinking about. So it's just a reminder that this individual is in your energy.
All right. Claudia's next question is, when Jay gets quiet, is it because he's with other women?
No.
All right. Next question is, what kind of people does Jar keep following on Instagram?
I hear that he's not decisive, so it's pretty much anybody is what it looks like. Yeah.
All right. Next question is, did Jar have his daughter this weekend?
No, it doesn't look like it.
All right. And Claudia's last question is Jar dating other people, and will he choose me?
No, he's definitely not dating anybody else, and I do hear that he will choose you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. Our next question is from Rhonda Connor. Hello, Rhonda, who gets 5 questions. Rhonda's first question here is, when will Samantha have a baby boy or girl? She's trying IVF now.
Yeah, so it does look like it is going to be successful. They're saying it's going to be about 4 months, though, before the success of the pregnancy. So 4 months from now, she'll be pregnant.
See a baby boy or girl?
I see a boy.
All right, Rhonda's next question is, when will Brianna have her first boyfriend?
That looks like next year.
All right. Rhonda's next question is, what is my spirit guide name, male or female?
So you have 2 male energies and a female energy. The male energies, they don't give me their name. Well, one is Martin, actually. So one has the name Martin. I don't hear the other one, but they're showing me a D name. And the female one, it feels like Natasha is her name.
All right. Her next question is, what size do my parents give that they're around?
Birds is what I hear. 2 birds together is what I see.
All right. And Rhonda's last question here is, how is my friend who passed a few years ago? Any messages?
Oh, yeah, watches over you a lot. Sassy individual. Definitely around a lot is what I hear. And I don't know if they were the type that like kind of was the wallflower that just sat and watched everybody with a drink in hand, but that's what I'm seeing is like drink in hand, just kind of watching over you. Yeah. Not intrusive, but definitely there and ready if there was ever a need for them to step in. That's what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Connie H. Hello, Connie, who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Connie's first question is, happy Monday.
Hi.
What do my guides need me to hear?
Okay, so the next 2 weeks does feel like a little bit of up and down emotionally for you. Again, we're going through retrograde. It's almost over, guys, so we're almost through it. we've hit the hump of it, I think. So we're gonna be okay. But I do hear for you that there is some peaks in the next 2 weeks, is what they're saying. It's gonna affect you. So just prepare yourself, and when you do feel emotional, take a breath. Don't speak without thinking. So take a breath, count to 10, and then say your thing, okay? Because otherwise you're going to say the wrong thing at the wrong thing. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Connie's next question is general.
I will say for you, again, somebody whose intuition is really starting to get strong. They're telling me to pay attention to your dreams. So I would say if you are having really vivid dreams, write them down. Okay, it feels to me like your dreams are really saying something to you.
All right, and Connie's last question is, when do you see communication with Levi again?
Yeah, so that feels to me like it's going to happen. I'm hearing October, so it does feel like there will be like social media interaction. So you're not necessarily talking to each other, but definitely seeing each other's stuff. But I hear contact in October.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Sheena Wilmarth. Sheena gets 1 question here.
All right.
All right. Sheena's first question is, will Ruben and I ever be together exclusively?
They say no, so it looks like somebody else is going to be in your life, honey. This isn't the one for you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sheena. Our next question is from Alana Pollock. So get ready to screen record, Alana. She asked me to tell her.
Oh, okay. Make sure she's going to screen record before you do.
I'm just going to take a drink of water. So
Okay.
screen record now,
Alana. Are you ready?
All right. Lana gets 5 questions.
Okay.
Lana's first question here is, What is my role in Jeb's soul contract?
Okay, so you are the person who is supposed to be compassionate, listening, giving support and advice, open-hearted is what they're saying. So your role is quite almost counselorish. I'm gonna say. So you're there as the person that gives the support, the advice, the counseling, that type of thing.
All right. Her next question is, what is Jeb's role in my soul contract?
So this individual is helping you to open up in a way that you didn't expect you could. It feels to me like, there's a lot of complicated energy, but it's going to help you to open up in a way and trust in a way that you never could before, is what they're saying.
All right. Lana's next question is, does Cadel, who's deceased, approve of Jeb?
A little bit. So there are some things, no. But for the most part, yeah, it's okay. Just a couple of things that I will say this individual doesn't like. It's okay, though. They say it's okay, because it's small things. It's small things is what I hear.
And Lana's next question is, why is Jeb entertaining the third party?
It looks like with this individual, they're very persuasive, more so than Jeb going out and looking for somebody else. It feels to me like this person is very, how do I put this, almost energetically drawing Jeb. So it's almost like I can't handle or can't help it. Yeah.
All right. And Lana's last question is, what does Spirit want me to do when Jeb reaches out to reconcile with me?
Be open and receptive, I hear. It does feel to me like this roundabout second round is going to be very different for you, okay? So it's not going to be a negative experience. It definitely feels to me like it will be a positive experience, okay? So be open is what they're saying.
All right. Thank you so much, Lana.
Mm-hmm.
And I see that we are at our like goal. Great job, everyone. It is to 150,000 likes.
Amazing! It's been a busy live, though.
Yeah, thank you all so much. All right, I'm going to go over our list here, and then we can do our 5 free questions.
Good job,
thank you
everyone.
again, everyone.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All right, give me 1 second here.
Okay.
Next up on our list is Carrie B, then Claudia O, then Jessica Pereira, then Andrea Edwards, then Emily Robbins, then Kate Lyon, then Ashley Miller, then Shanta R, then we have Yolanda Giacona, then we have, that's it. All right. For our list.
Woohoo!
Thank you so much, everyone.
Awesome. You guys are fantastic.
You guys are fantastic. All right, now it's time for 5 free questions. All right, our first free question here is from Andrea. Andrea says, does January love me, please?
Absolutely, yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Imani. Hello, Imani, who says, will they move me to Amsterdam in the girls' home, and will I have my own kitchen and room?
I hear yes, honey. Yeah, and you will. Yeah.
All right. Our next question is from Ariel. Welcome back. Ariel says, when do you see Colin reaching out to me? If so, when, please?
Mm-hmm. It looks to me like there will be contact within the next month and a half. It's going to be very minimal contact, and then 4 months before you guys actually have the deep contact that you're looking for. Okay, honey?
All right. Our next free question here is from David. David says, is Ellen the one for me?
Oh, yes. I hear bells, so yes, it is.
All right. And our last free question is from Bella. Bella says, is my daughter going to be okay?
Oh, honey, yes. Yeah. Yeah. There's lots of angelic energy around her, so definitely going to be okay, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much again, everyone. You guys are awesome. You've been tapping like crazy this live.
That's great.
Our next live goal is 200,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there before the end of the live. But even if we don't, remember to stick around until the end because we will have giveaways. We'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram, as well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug.
Mm-hmm. Can't get it anywhere else.
All right. Thank you again, everyone. Next up on our list here is Carrie B. Hello,
Hi,
Carrie. Who gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Welcome back. Carrie's first question is, hello, ladies. I've been struggling this week with everything feeling off. It then turned into a lot of overthinking and lowering my vibration and self-esteem. Is this the full moon affecting me, retrogrades, or maybe a trigger I'm not fully aware of?
A little bit of both is what I hear for you, okay, honey? And, it's really easy for us to get overwhelmed with this energy. So make sure that you are taking time when you're feeling it to sit quietly and work through what you're feeling, because these are old feelings. They come up so that we can clear them and move on from them. Okay, that's what retrograde is all about. And I know with the full moon, it can make us a little stir crazy too, right? And it can make us just, it can do that to us. So definitely just work through the energy, right? Journaling helps a lot. So writing down your feelings and really working through where it's coming from, because it's from the past is what I hear, okay?
All right. Carrie's next question is checking in with how Matt is doing. Am I still on track to hear from him this week?
So I do hear that you are going to hear from Matt. Again, Matt is going through a lot of emotional stuff, very emotionally distressed, but I do hear things are kind of slowing down for him. So it does feel like it's getting a bit more reprieve, which is why you'll hear from him. Yeah.
All right. And Carrie's last question is, I miss him so much, but I've been struggling with feeling delusional. When he does come around, he doesn't give me much, and if he does, he's ghosting me the next week.
Right.
I've been waiting for him for 4.5 years, and the people around me don't like how he treats me. I've been contemplating trying dating apps, but I just want Matt. This is part of how I'm feeling for question 1. How would it affect things if I moved on?
If you moved on, honey, it's not going to do anything wrong. It's not horrible. I will say you're not going to find your person through a dating app, okay? That's not the place to go, because you're going to just find more of what you're trying to find in Matt is what I hear, but it's not going to be vibrationally right for you. So I really hear from your guides, don't go through the dating apps. If anything, go through people you know and who they would set you up with. With Matt, it's hard because it's emotional stuff. And until Matt deals with that emotional stuff, it's going to be constantly a part of his life, right? Which makes it a part of your life. So when he gets too close or things get too real, that's when he does the ghosting. When he starts feeling like, oh, maybe I could go, that there's like a self-sabotaging that happens within him, and that's where that's coming from. It's not you. It's not you at all. It comes from within him. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. And that's it for Carrie. All right, our next question here is from Connie H. Hello, Connie. Welcome back. Who gets 10 questions?
Amazing.
I love it. All right. Give me 1 second.
You're welcome, honey.
Here. All right, Connie. Connie's first question, she says, sorry, not sorry. She says, if it is dispatch, how would Paul be, if it is dispatch, would Paul be my boss? He's currently my boss, but we speak 2 different languages.
Mm-hmm. I hear yes, Paul will still be your boss. They're not saying anything about that not happening, so Paul's still going to be your boss.
All right. The next question is, what is my life purpose?
So for you, honey, you are you're a healer. They say you're a light worker. You definitely lead with your heart, so you are here to help people on an emotional level. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter what kind of a career you have, as long as you are connecting on a heart-to-heart level with others, you're doing your job. You're doing what you're here for, okay? And so that's having the genuine, open-hearted connection with people, okay?
All right. The next question is, I've looked at energy healing and crystal healing classes and Reiki.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a path I should go down?
Absolutely, I would. Yeah. Working with crystals definitely will help you a lot. Yeah.
All right. Next question is, will Michael file his 2016 taxes and include the Intuit form to help my tax issue? When?
I hear yes. It does feel like it's going to happen this month. So it does look like it's going to get dealt with.
All right. Next question is, if not, what can I do to correct this issue?
No, it looks like it will get done. So nothing you have to worry about there.
All right. Next question is, has my manifesting with Levi been working? I have to ask since the timeline was pushed out.
Yeah, it feels to me like it's not on your end as much as it is on Levi's end. So it does feel like there's been some stuff going on in Levi's life that has affected the dynamics between the two of you.
All right. The next question is, have I been taking what he's saying properly, or am I reading more into it than what I should?
I think you're reading more into it and leaning more towards not what Levi's meaning. Yeah.
All right. Next question, she says, bluntness, sorry, but I need help. We both said we want to see each other. He has brought up the hotel twice now. He expects me to take off work to meet in the daytime hours at the hotel for an hour, 2 hours max. I've told him how this makes me feel. I told him I want and need more. Do I just go with it again for now, or say my truth?
Say your truth, always. Always say your truth, honey. Yeah. I mean, it's nice that Levi has that attraction to you, and I do hear that he needs that energy, if you know what I mean. So he needs that sneaking me around, doing that kind of thing sometimes, but not always. Yeah. So there has to be a compromise on his side and yours, I guess, is what I would say.
All right. Next question is, how is retrograde going to affect my relationship with Levi?
Well, retrograde affects everybody's relationships, really, in a big way. I mean, if you aren't somebody who is actively working through your energy, it is going to bring up stuff that you need to deal with the both of you. Okay, it's a sensitive time for anybody who has things that they're not saying. So for you, it's going to make it difficult not to say your stuff, right? And then on Levi's side, you might not receive it quite as well, or you might misinterpret what you're trying to say. So just tread lightly. Be very careful about how you approach it, but you do need to speak your truth, okay?
All right. And her last question is, are you tired of me yet?
No.
I'm working hard on learning to meditate, but I can't shut my mind down. Any suggestions?
Yeah, so I'm the same way. Like, when I meditate, and I'm a certified hypnotherapist, and when I meditate, what I do is I visualize what it is I'm trying to work through, or I'll visualize what it is I'm trying to manifest. So I always use my ability to visualize to direct my manifestation or my meditation, okay? So when you're going into your meditation, have a set idea of what it is you want to work on. You don't necessarily have to like pinpoint everything, but what do you want to work on? So do you want to work on the energy of love in your heart chakra and having a good consistent communication with somebody? Then focus on that. What does that feel like, and how does it look? How do you visualize that in your experience? And then allow your subconscious mind to just kind of take you along with that. So it's not about just shutting off the mind. It's using your meditation in an effective way, and that is honestly the best way to do it.
All right. Thank you so much, Connie. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Claudia O. Hello again.
Claudia.
Yes, 5 more questions.
All right.
Claudia's first question here is, hi, Rebecca. I keep worrying about Jay with other women. Why is that?
It's just fear from a past relationships, honey. It's stuff that you have left over from other trauma, honey. It's not because that is going to happen. Okay?
All right. Claudia's next question is, does Jar have any interest in dating me long-term currently? If not, what will trigger this?
Not yet. What I hear is that the more time that you are around each other and the more time that you spend together, and remember, we've talked about it has to be as friends at first, right? We've got to really strengthen the friendship and make it so that you're enjoyable and fun to be around and not serious. Because the more serious you make it, the harder it is for Jar to be a part of it, okay? And to open up to it. So what I say is have fun, enjoy yourself, don't make it serious, and the more fun it is, the easier it is for him to step into the role of, I want this person in my life long term. Okay?
All right. Claudia's next question is, I want Jar to show how much he cares about me. How will he go about doing so?
So that will come around, honey, just in time. You know, once he's opened up to you the way that you're ready for him to, he's not ready for it, but you are. Once he gets to that same level as you, you're gonna know how he feels, right? At this point, he's still not where you're at. So you have to give him time to get to that point. Okay? It's not gonna happen overnight. It takes a little bit of time.
All right. The next question is, will Jar text me on his own, or should I text him again?
No, he'll definitely text. Yeah, you don't have to text again here.
All right. And her last question is, what do my guys need me to know about Jar and I?
I think more than anything, slow down because you're 100 steps ahead of him, and he's got to be able to catch up. And if you go too far ahead, he's not going to be able to catch up. So slow down is what they're saying. Okay. Enjoy each moment that you do have with each other, how you have it, whether it's talking on the phone, communicating via text, or seeing each other in person. Enjoy every moment and relax. Don't get so serious about it. Okay.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Jessica Pereira, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Her first question here is, when will I find a new job?
7 months away, I hear. So not for 7 months, honey.
All right, next question is, will things work out with my new love connection?
Yes. Hey, that's good.
All right, her last question is, when will I be able to connect to my spiritual gifts?
So you're already connected to them, honey. What it is that you need to do is just slow down and allow yourself to experience them, okay? So I do see that is something that's getting stronger and stronger. Over the next 6 months, you're going to notice that you are connecting a lot more, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Andrea Edwards, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Andrea's first question is, what will happen romantically between Chris and I?
So it feels like you and Chris do have some past life connection. It does feel like you are meant to have an experience in this life, but it's not your forever person, is what they're saying. Okay, so you will have a romantic relationship, but it feels short term.
All right, Andrea's next question is, if he does reach out, when will it happen?
So they're saying November.
All right, her last question is, what will our relationship be like?
It does feel like it's going to be fun. Not too serious, actually. It feels more light and just more relaxed than anything. Not serious enough is what I hear for you.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Andrea.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Emily Robbins. Emily, it's your turn, so get ready to screen record. All right. Emily Robbins, yes. Emily gets 3 questions. Her first question here is, how are things going to end with Jack and the third party this month?
How are they going to end?
How are things going to end with Jack and the third party this month?
It does look like there is going to be a big fight, is what I'm hearing. So it does feel like there is going. It's tough because this time of the year is just hard. It feels very emotional and it feels like a big blowout.
And what will be this month? All right. Emily's next question is, what is in store for Jack and I in the future? Marriage, kids, etc.
So I'm not seeing marriage, but I do see commitment. So it does feel more like it does feel like marriage, but we're not actually going down the aisle is what I hear. So it feels like it's like a common law situation or legal marriage in that aspect of things, but not necessarily walking down the aisle, I hear.
All right. And her last question is Jack already distancing himself from the third party to reconcile with me this month?
I hear yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Emily. That's it for her.
All right.
She said, ready.
Yeah, that's good.
Right. Our next question here is from Kate Lyon. Hello, who gets 3 questions. Kate's first question is, will I find a good job soon in Oklahoma or Texas?
They're saying Texas for you, honey. Yeah.
All right. Kate's next question is, will Brian catch up and match my feelings and energy so we can be together in the future?
So I hear that it will happen, but it's about 6 months before. So 6 months from now, honey.
Right. And her last question is, will there be success monetarily for me this year?
10 months away, I hear. So next year.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Kate. Our next question is from Ashley Miller. Hello, Ashley, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ashley's first question is, hello, ladies. Happy Labor Day. Am I supposed to stay with Michael and marry him?
Yes. Yes, they say you are.
All right. Ashley's next question is, what date will I find a new job?
It looks like it's going to happen early October, honey. So the beginning part of October.
All right. Her last question is, will it be a remote or hybrid position?
It doesn't feel remote or hybrid, honey. It feels like in person. Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Thank you so much, Ashley. Our next question is from Shanta R. Hello, Shanta, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Shanta's first question is, All right, Shanta's first question is, what's coming up for me in September in my relationship?
Okay, so what your guides are saying is communication is really key here. It does feel like you are going to get more open and honest with each other, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so communication is getting better. It's actually improving.
All right, Shanta's next question is, who or what is Alex busy with today? He's not replying to my messages. Will we still hang out later?
Yeah, it looks like you will hang out. It does feel to me like it's family stuff. So it does feel like I'm busy with family stuff.
All right, and Shanta's last question is, I seem to always be the one initiating hangouts with him. If I pull back my energy, will he initiate anything?
Yes, I hear. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Shanta. And we have a quick clarification here from Desiree.
Okay.
1 second. All right, Desiree Rodriguez says, I want to clarify a question. When you said Brian and I would have an open relationship, do you mean it in a good, we're open with each other way, or like with multiple people? I'm sorry, that just scared me. It was kind of bothering me.
Yeah, no, open as in open with each other. Not multiple people, please.
All right, there you go, Desiree. Our next question here, and this is our last question on our list.
All right.
Is from Yolanda Giacona.
Hi, Yolanda.
1 second here. Yolanda's question is, what is my connection with Hussein?
So this feels like it's a soul connection. It does feel like somebody who you have brought into your life at this moment to help you to advance, is what I hear. So this is a deep connection. This is an important person for you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right.
And that is it for our
We did
list,
it!
everyone. Thank you so much.
All right. That was a big list.
That was a big
big list. All right. It's time for giveaways. Yay! All right. So if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. Okay. And we're going to do some giveaways. Woohoo! Shake the pot. Shake the pot.
Oh, okay. We got 10 more questions, actually.
We have 10 more questions.
Yes.
It's not giveaway time. How did you do that?
They're from Connie. So
Oh, it's just one question, one person.
One person.
One
That's what I
person.
meant, not-
Oh, sorry.
not one.
I thought you were like 10 more people. Go ahead and keep putting your names
Yes,
in.
definitely.
It's all good. Keep putting your names in. Wow, look at the yellow hearts. Welcome, welcome, you guys. All right, let's do, who is it?
Connie H.
Connie.
All right,
You have
Connie
another
H.
10 questions. Amazing.
It seems that her original 10 questions were a bit of a mix-up from the other day, so these are her actual 10 questions. Thank you so much,
okay.
Connie.
Thanks, Connie. Let's go, let's go.
All right, Connie's first question is...
It's like Mercury retrograde or
I know.
something, right?
She says, will Levi accept my gifts and beliefs?
Yes. Yes.
All right, Connie's next question is, will my daughter accept my gifts and beliefs?
Somewhat.
All right, Connie's next question is, will my daughter's air conditioner be fixed tomorrow?
2 days, I hear.
Okay, Connie's next question is, when do you see me getting a new car?
Okay, so that's not happening until the beginning of next year, so not yet.
All right, Connie's next question is the cord cutting for L spheres working, or should I leave it alone?
So they're saying that it's not necessarily doing the full cutting. It's helping some, though. I wouldn't say leave it alone.
All right, the next question is, can you tell how he is feeling about the message I sent?
I hear that it's actually made him think. So I've gone inside is what it feels like. It doesn't feel bad, so I do feel like it's good. It feels good to me. Yeah. I'm working through what you've said is what I hear.
All right, the next question is, how is the track progressing for Levi and I? Is he getting any closer to figuring it out?
Yes. Yes.
All right, the next question is, how does September look for me/us?
So I don't see you guys like super, super close in September, but I do see connection being better. So it does feel like it picks up in September. It gets better later on, is what they're saying. Yeah.
All right, and she is donating her last 2 questions.
Okay, so
yeah.
we'll do you guys got to put you got to put questions in now. And y'all just put your names in, and now you got to do it all over again. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It happens sometimes.
2 free questions courtesy of Connie H. Thank you so much, Connie. All right, 2 people get a free question.
Yay!
Again, let's give a big thank you to Connie
Thanks,
H.
Connie.
All right, our first free question here is for Isa. Isa says, "Hi, general for this month. I'm trying really hard to gain recognition on social media."
Yeah, I keep doing what you're doing, honey. It looks like it is working. It isn't going to be as big this month as you are hoping, but it's definitely going to snowball, okay? So keep doing it. It's going to be successful. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question, courtesy of Connie H., is for Christine. Christine says, "My company isn't doing well. Will I be safe, or will I have to find another job?"
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a new job, honey. Sorry, it isn't going to make it. Yeah, it's on life support right now.
Do you see her finding a new one?
You will.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, and again,
All
thank
right.
you, Connie H.
We're good now.
Yes.
Okay, now you can
Good.
do your names again.
Yeah. All right, start putting your names in. We're going to be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and 2 audience members from both TikTok and Instagram.
Yeah. So one from TikTok and one from Instagram.
That's right. As well as a giveaway for a Rebecca Dragonheart original mug.
That's right. One of you is going to get this guy. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay. Let's do 4 for subscribers. So we'll do our subscribers first and 4 scrolls.
All right.
Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
1.
2. Do 4 for subscribers. So we'll do our subscribers first and 4 scrolls.
All right.
Go.
Ready?
Yeah.
1,
2,
3, and 4.
Thank you.
Our
Honey.
subscriber winner is Kim H.
All right. Kim, you want an extra question, honey? So send that over to me by
Let me go over it. So we actually have a new form that you can fill in if you are a winner. So if you just won and if you are going to win, then just head over to the link in the bio, click I am a winner, and fill in all of your information there.
Yay! There you go. It's new. Look,
It is new.
they just tell me what to do.
It's okay.
That's the way it works around here.
All right. Kim H.
Kim H. All right. So I am a winner. That's nice and easy, isn't it? I like that.
All right.
Amazing. I
Next
love my tech team.
Next is our audience member.
Audience member on TikTok. That's right. 6? Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
It is Amy, some cat girl.
All right. Amy, you got an extra question, honey. So go to I am a winner in my link in my bio. Look, I learned quick.
There, you'll just fill in what you want and all of your information.
Yes.
All right. Next is our audience member on Instagram.
Instagram. Let's do number 5.
Sure. All right, ready?
Go.
1,
2, 3, 4, and 5.
It is Audrey. Truly Audrey.
Truly Audrey. Is it on there too? Yeah, you got an extra question, Audrey. Yay! So go on up to the link in my bio to I am a winner and fill out all the information. Let them know that you are an Instagram winner on the audience live poll, okay?
All right.
All right.
Let's see here. Next is for our mug.
Our
Yes. Our mug.
Mug time. So this is a 16-ounce coffee mug, tea mug, water mug, whatever, juice mug, whatever you want to put in it mug. Dragonheart Original. You will not find this mug anywhere else because I designed it myself.
Some of you are already getting yours in the mail.
When you get it, please do a video showing me, and if you want to tag me, that'd be great. I love it. I love it. I love it. They should be coming this week, actually. They'll be there. I think some of them were the 7th. Yeah. All right.
All right. For our mug winner, how many?
You pick.
Sure, let's do 7.
7 sounds good to me. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It is Isabella. Isabella M-E-H.
Isabella M-E-H. All right, Isabella, go to I am a winner and let them know that you won a mug. And we'll leave all your information in there, okay, honey?
All right. Before we do our top gifter, our Lexport is just grabbing another set of questions for me.
Oh, okay.
And so we can talk a little bit about retrograde if you'd like.
Retrograde. Oh, we've talked about retrograde to death, man.
Well, then, whatever you'd like to talk about.
Oh, thank you, Poonam. Who here has felt it? Has this one not been like tough? I don't know about you guys, but it has been like wrecking our technology like crazy, causing all kinds of crazy dreams. Emotionally, just been fun. I use the word fun,
Me,
right?
hands raised from Carrie B.
I know it's been a wild one, and I mean I've had some doozy of retrogrades, but this one seems really like intense. Would be the word I use. Very intense. Yeah.
I believe it's done.
I think it's a 20 something.
Oh, I see.
I think it's the 21st or 20 something. I don't know. You'd have to Google it. I don't know. It's too long for my taste. So I felt the shadow retrograde and then the retrograde itself. And then with like the blue moon, super moon, all that craziness, that was insane too. It's crazy. It was a crazy time. It's been crazy.
Does anyone have any retrograde stories that you'd like to share in the comments of things that have happened this retrograde, if you feel like it?
Like the computer just turning itself off and never turning back on again? Yeah, that happened.
And I see Isabella here, who won the mug, says, I'm currently not in the U.S. I'm on vacation, and I would love the mug, but I would like to give it to someone else.
Oh, well, that's so sweet.
Right now. All right, thank you so much, Isabella. All right, I guess we'll do another quick draw then.
Sure, let's do another one. Yeah.
All right. How many? There's still names. So.
4.
4? All right. For our mug, a re-pull for our mug. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is 4. It's so funny I landed on her again. Poonam Kagura. Hello again.
It landed on the same person? It was meant for you. What's up with that, eh? Jeez. Okay, Poonam, it's for you, honey. So go up to I am a winner and fill out all the information. Let them know that you won the mug, okay, honey? And our Alexa part will deal with that.
That's right. All right.
Did you get the questions?
Not quite yet, but that's okay. They're being sent over to me.
Are you sure?
Yes. But yeah, does anyone have any crazy retrograde stories? And thank you, Isabella, for letting us know there. Don't worry, Rosa. If you previously won a mug and you emailed your info, then it should be actually on its way to you, right?
Should be. Yeah. They're done in different chunks, so we did because it's the way we do it. It's a print on demand type thing. So is that the right way to say it? Yeah. So it's made on demand.
We have the questions now.
All right.
Perfect.
Who's it?
Our last question here is from Christina Alejandro.
Hello, Christina.
All right, Christina Alejandro. Her questions, she gets 5.
Okay.
Her first question here is, hey love, sorry I'm late, but my question is what is something you'll recommend me to do so I can cleanse this heavy energy? So what do you recommend her to do to cleanse her heavy energy is the first question.
Okay. So for you in particular, what I hear, first of all, water, honey. So a shower or a bath. Actually, they're suggesting for you to sit in water. So I'm going to say bath. Put on, they're saying frequencies, okay? So you're going to want heart chakra frequencies and root chakra frequencies, okay? So you're going to need both. This is just going to help to clear the energy that you're trying to get out. Unplug it, basically, okay? I would do this where you're not going to be disturbed. Nobody's going to come knocking on the door or anything like that, okay? So you need to be left alone while you're doing it, okay? That was cool. Thank you for the draft.
All right. Christina's next question is, I got a reading with a lady, Mary, but she mentioned Saeed had a girlfriend. My question is, did she read my fear or does he actually have a girlfriend?
I don't get that Saeed has a girlfriend, no.
Yeah. All right. Next question is, do you still see Saeed reaching out to reconcile romantically soon? If so, when?
So they're saying by November you guys will be an item.
All right. Next question is, would you recommend me to give Saeed little hints so he doesn't fear reaching out, LOL?
Yes, I would. Because Saeed is not always paying attention to the signs. Yeah.
All right. And her last question is, can I get a reading on me and Saeed? Like, what would you recommend for us when we do reconcile?
So I think more than anything, it's making sure that you guys know where you stand, what you want, talk communication, be open with each other about what you're looking for in your lives together, okay? It really comes down to being open and honest and being able to communicate your wants and your needs. So get clear on that. All right?
All right. And that is it for Christina. Thank you so much.
All right.
That is it. All right, now we can do our top gifter. Our top gifter today is Veronica.
All right, Veronica, you got an extra question. So now you got to go up to the link in the bio to I am a winner and let them know that you won an extra question. Yay!
Yes. Remember, we have an I am a winner button.
I am a winner. I like it. That's a fun button.
Oh, and Amber Lee's retrograde story, she says, so far it's been pretty okay, but she said, I wanted to share, my sister said that my nephew had a dream that he was going to crash.
Oh. Wow. Oof, that just gave me the chills.
He's not going to.
No, that just gave me the chills. Yeah. That's not fun. I don't like the dreams sometimes in retrograde because they can be very annoying. I don't ever have good dreams during retrograde. I usually have very bad dreams, but we're working through stuff, right, guys? All right, everybody. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. And I guess it's Labor Day. Didn't even realize it. So happy Labor Day. I don't even know what it actually means, but have fun, okay? I know that it means things are closed, right? All right, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. See you on the next live, okay? Bye.